Weem! Hello, buddy! Hey, Claw Phantom, haven't seen you in a while there, my friend. John Twitch, the one, the only, John Twitch. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Well, don't be, my friend, don't be. It's all fine, it's all fine. It was just a flu. It was just a flu. I'm doing great. Sharvin, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello. Now, I'm doing fine, my friends. Don't worry about it. Claw, you can always fly with me. Of course you can. Of course you can. Yes, it's indeed good to hear, man. I'm so glad it's all subsided and I'm back. You got the Xbox version. Well, we're going to give that a try there, Claw Phantom. We're going to definitely give that a try. That will be cool. Twitter is indeed my means of communication. Yeah. But I'm back. I'm back. I will show you how that all works, my friend. Jordy, good afternoon, buddy there. I will show you, I will show all new Xbox players who are coming here and want to see how this works. I will teach them. I will teach them all. So yeah, it's actually pretty easy. Flo, you don't have to do that, buddy. And by the way, hi, my friend. How are you? No, I won't. Excellent choice, I may add there, Claw Phantom. Excellent choice, indeed. Lord Fetchner, what's up? All's well, my friend. Ooh, 20 seconds and counting. Chinox! Make my ears peep. You're welcome. Here we go, guys. Are you all ready? Hi everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here, and we're already on a hype train. What's going on? Good to see you guys, good to see everyone. Yes, I am back. I have no clue why my mic is suddenly in frame. I don't know why, but hey, here we are. Good to see you guys. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much there for that, what was that? That resub right there. Brace yourself. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Level 2 hype train, and it hasn't even begun yet. What is going on? Good to see everyone here. It is awesome to be back. Yes, I had been ill for about a week, unfortunately. But, yeah, it is, I'm back. It smelled like COVID. It tasted like COVID. It looked like COVID. It wasn't COVID. Apparently, my doctor told me there's such a thing like the flu. I say fake news. But it worked. I'm back. Yep. Luckily enough, the temperature subsided quite quickly, and here we are. So yeah, you have to be ill permanently. Yeah, basically mentally, it's a mental thing. But my friends, I just told you that there, Claw Phantom. The funny thing was, I just called you. I love that you said fake news. Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's just all a laugh. You know, guys. First things first. Let's make one thing clear. Don't mess about with COVID. I am getting my second vaccine shot next Friday, or coming Friday. So this Friday, I will be streaming. Yeah, I'm an absolute slacker. So sorry, it's pro streamer right here. But oh hey Mufasa. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well there in Aussie land. Hope you're doing well, and glad to see you again. Blue-eyed Tom, good to see you indeed. Guys, level 2 hype train. We just made a level 2 hype train. What's going on, guys? I'm not even in the air yet. Today, not landing at A330 at Lukla. Z unknown. Yeah. Maybe not such a good idea to do that, man. Not such a good idea. But it's pretty... Oh, you're getting the second shot on Sunday. Good to hear that there, Flo. Good to hear that. Doing well. Okay, first day out. Good to see you. Hey, Airlock Doc. Airlock Doc, I am working on making sure to integrate the text-to-speech thing. I'm still working on that, but I'm going to do that, buddy. I am going to do that. I am. Have 2 shots, will even take a booster, but because of others. Plan wearing a mask, doing exactly the same thing there, Airlock Dog. I am still wearing my mask, I'm still keeping distance, you know, it's basic sense. It makes sense, But. The thing we are going to do is... No, man, I appreciate that you came with that suggestion there, Airlock Dog, because if I can help also the handicapped community to get into flight simulations, yes, please. The more the merrier. It is so much fun, so why don't do that? First things first. Hey, Piper, good to see you as well. There was an update. And there was an Xbox release, apparently. Yeah, it wasn't like it was announced or anything. It came in under the radar. Yeah. Ish. Anyway, there was this update. We now have a extended Xbox family flying along with us, and that is great news, my friends. That is great news. Aaron Thomas, good to see you as well. Some updates still pushing through my CPL, but I'm going through the recruitment process of air traffic controller with air... Oh, awesome. That sounds really cool, my friend. That is really cool. Anyone else here fly on the Xbox? Guys, if you want to fly along, I am going to put you through the paces on how to do that. Even to the point where I will turn off my engine at the start of the runway. Dun dun dun! I know, right? We're going to do that. So, what's the airport? What airport is there? There are 2 airports for arrival. Actually, there is just one. That is, we are going towards a Hotel Echo. Hotel Echo Alpha T. Sorry, T. Heat. That's the one. That's where we're going for. We're going to take the heat. Yeah, it's going to be cool. That's the one where we're going for, my friend. But I will show you in a sec. How that is going. All right, guys. Joining me tomorrow on my Xbox. I am looking forward to it as well, Italian Yang Fang. But today we are going to... has much changed Microsoft Flight Simulator since March besides the Xbox? Yes. Yes, there has. And we're going to show you, my friend. It is going to be incredible. First of all, there are now wakes. We have, if you land on water, you will actually get a wake. You will get smoke. There are contrails for every plane. It is amazing. It's going to be bigger and better, yeah. Can you shame Coronado to fix my Mooney? Coronado, fix this Mooney. So, I mean, come on, guys. Fix it. Fix it. He wants to fly. Fix it. It's not that hard. Anyway, what are we going to do, guys? Because, boop. Let me switch right there. Ta-da! Yeah, that's the fly we're doing today, by the way, but I'm first switching over to that, because there is a new introduction screen. Yes, there is. The world map has shifted to the right, and the spotlight event, which I find very annoying, by the way, because I am so fixed on clicking this one right here where the world map used to be. Please switch it back. Please switch it back. It's a thing, you know. James Martin, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, so yeah, tire smoke, indeed. Yeah, tire smoke, also very cool. What's the issue with it? Okay, yeah. Spotlight event, there we go. So yeah, we have now the discovery flights, which basically means you can hop into a plane right there, go to fly around Mount Everest, go over the Giza Plateau where we are flying today. No tour needed for that. Today we're going to see it all. Bora Bora, Naples, New York, and Rio de Janeiro. We're going to, there are also the world updates that you can do, the Tokyo, Mount Fuji, well, it just goes on and on and on and on. Look at that, it is cool. What you do need to have installed, though, is the world updates. Make sure you have them installed. Hey, Spitfire, good to see you, buddy. I'm back and got Microsoft Flight Simulator delivered in 2 days. Good to hear that, Spitfire. Good to hear that, my friend. Hello. So yeah. But that is the discovery flights, of course. Now, we also have the flight training, which they changed a little bit, but it's basically the same. So they haven't changed it that much. They basically kind of cut it up. So, oh, we made the hype train there. A level 2 hype train, 7 subs. Guys, that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you very much indeed. Choo-choo, my friends. Choo-choo. So yeah, takeoff landings, you know, they kind of cut up the original, I think they kind of cut it up, the original tutorial. So yeah, I'm not really sure if they actually changed that much, to be honest. And of course, the airline training is still very minimal. It is very minimal. It's just takeoff, landings right there. Yeah, it is minimal. But hey guys, it works. It works. And that's the most important thing. Of course, they also changed a few things, like the marketplace, which looks significantly different. You can now easily click, for instance, all the free stuff you want. I did install the Garmin G1000NXi mod from Working Title. However, I uninstalled it because I was thinking, like, there are going to be a lot more new Xbox players and they want to see how it works before we start grinding our teeth on the Garmin G1000 NXi. So that is something that we are going to also look forward to later in the week, or well, next week maybe. Right, guys, so yeah, that is back right there. If you guys are on an Xbox and you want to join me for the first time, there are a few things you need to do, or can do. First of all, what you can do is actually go to Add Friend right there and type my name here, Shoney Gaming. You can type that right there. If you type in Shoney Gaming, I will accept your invitation. So that's one thing I can do. It is Shoney Gaming, just no spaces, right there. Gamertag, exactly that. Thank you very much, Ween. Now, also, the plane selection from the top to the bottom, from side to side. Exactly, Blue Eye Tom, exactly. Also, what you need to do is make sure that you are on the North European server. You can actually, usually it will set it to automatic, so if you select your name, basically, you get the pull-down menu right there. Thank you very much, Stealth. Good to see you. Happy 2 months, darling. I know, love. I know. But what you do is you click on on automatic and select North Europe. Now, West Europe is the closest server that I have. However, North Europe is the most stable. We have found in the last few months that the North European server is the most stable that you can have. Stable server that you can fly on. Now, there are a few more things that you actually need to make sure. First of all, let's go to options. Not sure why it's suddenly lagging that much, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, first of all, general options. This is an important one, because there are a lot of settings here that you can do, and the most important setting that you actually can do, funnily enough, is that one. Traffic. Or data. What you have to do is make sure that the multiplayer data is on, and if you can, set the Bing Data World Graphics on as well as photogrammetry. This will drastically improve the quality of your flight simulator. It will look really, really, really nice. So yeah, that's one thing. Also, if you go to traffic, set the traffic nameplates to on. Set it to on. This way, there you go. 3. I already had 3 invites. Well, there you go. Moonfall, Kelly, and Kyrobot. There you go. You're also now in the team right there. Set this to on. Make sure, and this will. I'm pretty sure this will not differ from the Xbox. I think it will be exactly the same. But lag also. Yeah, well, the thing is, I have not had that problem, actually, Spitfire. So, yeah, I have not had that problem. I haven't had a lot of problems, actually. Hey, FSPB, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Claw Phantom. Kyrobot is Claw Phantom. There you go. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. All right. So, those two are very important. The rest, just play with them. Just play with the options and just make sure that that you have everything set. Of course, you have the assistance options right there as well. Boop. Now, everything... yeah, my navigation aids is on medium. That's because my smart cam mode is on auto. I don't know why, but other than that, everything is hard. It's all, you know, failure and damage. I mean, it's there. It's on. It's all destroyable, you know. It's as you guys can see. If I crash, I crash. So yeah, that's a thing. If I crash, I will burn to a crisp. So yep. And also, of course, that is very cool. RHT, good. Thank you very much for that sub as well, my friend. So yeah, that is of course a thing. Well, the marketplace, as already stated. Oh no, sorry. The profile. If you now go to the hangar, and you go to why is it so slow suddenly? It's chugging along. That's not right. We'll have to make sure that it doesn't do this in the sim as well, guys. So yeah. Set your tooltips to legacy. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Where can I do that, Airlock Doc? No, I don't do that. Do I do that here? Miscellaneous? Accessibility. Ah, okay. Awesome. Enable narrator. Let me see. Where is it? Set the tooltips. Where are my tooltips? Menu tooltips. It's on off. So it's off already. Cockpit interaction. Cockpit interaction. Oh, here. Look. Ah. Legacy. There we go. Better. Thank you. Change it to legacy. Done. There we go. Yep. And I will add Stealth Wolf as well to my friend list right there. All right, guys. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. And of course, what were we doing? We were going to the profile. Hey, Two-Toe Murphy! We have the Murph. The one, the only Murph is here. Hi, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're having fun. And hope the update is good for you as it is right now, relatively for me, I have to say. Change aircraft. Of course, you can now have the aircraft are once again, yeah, they look pretty different like now. They used to be scrolled down at the bottom. But yeah, these days, nope, it's no longer, it's just up and down scrolling, which is nice. I kind of like this better, to be honest. And of course, we now have the floaties. We have the floaties and we have the skis. Yeah, we have the floaties with the skis, and that is very lovely, indeed. Question regarding the servers. Have you tried flying on VetSim network? Because everyone can be on their closest home server and have better latency and still see each other. The thing is, I don't use VATSIM because of the way I fly and the way I use my flight plans, and I'm all over the place. So that is basically the reason why I just do GA flights without VATSIM. All right, guys. Well, that's kind of it for that. Just have a little bit of fun with the system, and yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So it is really easy for you guys to join my flight. If you look at that, that is the flight we are doing today. Now, we are starting right here at Alexandria. And if you are not on my friends list, but you want to join, you should be on the, as I said, North European server. And you will see us standing right there. If you zoom in, you will see people flying around here. And you can basically click on them and set as departure. And that will mean that you can actually start right on top of me. So if I now would click and set on departure on Z Unknowns right there, I would basically start right on top of him. So, but this is the flight plan that we are doing today. We're going to do a little diversion right here in this area because I forgot that we actually have the Meidum pyramid right there. So that is, yeah, Faye baby, good to see you, buddy. Hello. So yeah. Should I put my assistant on all easy? No, man, just fly. Just fly. Have a little bit of fun. Don't use assistants. Don't use assistants. Oh, it was downloading in the content manager. Apparently it was updating something. That was why it was so slow. That explains a lot. Well, the last thing is flight conditions, my friend. The last thing is flight conditions. And what you need to do is set your multiplayer to... Right up there. Hello. Set your multiplayer to... all players. This is very important for you. If you do not set it to all players, but for instance to live players, you will not be able to select time of day and stuff like that. So you will not be able to change the weather. All players, however, we will be able to see you, but if you are on live players, you will not be able to see us. So be on all players. That is very important. Henza, good to see you. Downloading it on my Series X and fly along, Henza. Fly along. Old Grumpy, good to see you, buddy. Cybernetics, hello. Good to see you guys. New MFF. Yeah, for me it works fine. For me it works fine right now. So yeah. But it's much better on my PC, although I liked it for the extra features. Exactly. Turn off live traffic can cause... well, I have not had any problems with that, Airlock Dog, so we're going to see. If it crashes, it crashes. We'll know. But right now, I have not had any problems with that. Funny thing is, most updates go pretty well for me, actually. I don't know why, but yeah, yeah, I know it's a known issue, but... I have not had any issues so far, so I'm going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. So yeah, guys, if you want to join me right now, head over to the Alexandria International Airport. Just fly along with me, and we are going to have a little bit of fun. Just as the performance increase is insane, I know it is. Living on the edge, exactly that. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my engine. That's fun, but yeah. I'm going to show you guys how to actually start your engine. And I will redeem that hydrate. Thank you very much. Must have lovely coffee. Yeah. Anyway, alright. So, as you guys can see, everything is up, everything is running. Boop, I'm going to turn that off. Boop those away right there. Boopity boop. And I'm going to turn all this stuff off right here. So, why is this not... Yeah, I should be doing that, actually. Thank you very much for those bits right there. Hypertext Hero, also a very cool streamer. Go check him out. Of course, yeah, Two-Tone Murphy. Go check out Two-Tone Murphy as well. If you do not know these guys, yeah, you should. You absolutely should. Okay. Everything, all the buttons, it's all off here. It's all off. Everything is off, right? This is a... AJ Rolling's already up in the air in the Spitfire. We have Horus right there behind us. And we have a lot of people recorded. Piper right there as well, guys. This is the runway of Alexandria. My engine is dead. I'm fully out right now. So, first things first. What we are going to do is we are going to start the master switches and the main batteries. That's what starts. This will initialize the system, the Garmin system, first of all. This will initialize the Garmin system. There it is. Boop. This one goes on, and if you look carefully, it says press rightmost soft key button to continue. So we'll do that. Boop. There we go. Just pressed it. Now it will turn on. My game froze. Of course it did. Now you have the warning light here. We can press that twice, or 3 times actually, and that will turn off. Now the second thing we need to do is actually, funnily enough, we set the leaning mixture to about 75%. It doesn't show up here right now, but it should be 75%. And we set the throttle to about halfway. About halfway. We don't touch the flaps yet. We don't do anything with that. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to actually start the engine right there. And it will start right now. It just started, as you guys can see. There it goes. Boop. And then we turn that back right there. So we set it back to both. We set it back to both. Now the RPMs are running at a comfortable about 1200. Between 1000 and 1200 RPM. That's what you want. That's about what you want. Actually, did I forgot to fuel? Yeah, I forgot to fuel. Usually I just fuel up before I start. But yeah, okay. So I have to... I just noticed my fuel wasn't quite correct as it should be. Alright guys, so now we are on the runway right there. Stealth Wolf already up in the air. He can't wait anymore. Next thing we are going to do is we are going to turn on the lights. So we are turning on the beacon lights right there. We are turning on the nav lights and we are turning on the strobe right there. Also, we are turning on the taxi landing lights because we are about to take off. Now, if you would have been taxiing right here, you would have used the taxi lights. Alright, so now my plane is basically up and running. All we need to do is now configure everything, and that is first we are going to set the wind direction to option 3, as we always do. I like to know where the wind is coming from. I'm setting that to back. I'm setting my bearing, in this case, to GPS, because I actually have a flight plan loaded already. As you can see here, I press the FPL button. Right there, you can now see the flight plan zooming out a little bit right there. And that is that. All right, now this thing we are also going to do is we're going to set my squawk code to 1200 to VFR, because we are doing a VFR flight. Very important as well. And we are going to set the flight director. We're going to turn that on. You can see that right on the top right there. We are going to set the nav mode on. It will switch to GPS because I have the GPS selected right here in the dial. And we are going to set to vertical speed, setting it to about 300 feet per minute until it reaches, in this case, 2,000 feet. I use the outer button right here to set the 1,000 increments and make sure that it's that we can actually take off, and it will stop at 2,000 feet. And Dahlia, good to see you, my dear. Hello, Captain Australia. Your 100th follower is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Make sure that everything is working. Now, as you guys know, my flight plan is I always fly manually. So, yeah. I will redeem that hydrate as well. We are nearly good to go. Now, I'm setting the flaps. I am setting the flaps right there to flaps 10. Flaps 10. Just to give me a little bit of extra lift. This is mostly down to the fact that we are experiencing very, very hot weather. And I am now going to switch this over to that. We have the map up there. We have the information. I am now going to push up the throttle right there. Take off the handbrakes. And that's it. We are off. We are off. Now keep it rolling and try to keep it in a straight line, and try to get it to about, whoa! Why is it doing that? To about 50 feet. 50 knots, sorry. Well, well, usually this goes a lot better. Usually, yeah, keep it straight, exactly. We had a lot of side wind funnel. Yeah, 50 knot side wind. That will do it. That will do it, my friends. 50 knot side wind, yeah. Whole team is having problems with the new update. No problem there, my friend. But Nicholas, Papa will want to see you guys soon. Papa will want to see you guys soon. You know that. You know that. Alright, my friends, we are up. We are running right now. We are in the air. Drunk Sinning, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello. Now, this is Alexandria right here. And we are flying over lovely, lovely Alexandria. And we are headed towards Cairo right now. We are moving. We are grooving, my friends. We are moving and grooving. And why is it not showing? Where's the library? Exactly. Let me see. Are we heading the right direction? No, we are not, actually. Why is it? Right. No. It's Soda's. This is weird. And kind of interesting. Yeah, that should not be working like that. Let me see. Let me see. What's going on? What's going on? This should have worked, but it's not working anymore. Okay, my flight plan is completely botched. Yeah. Oh no. Huh? What's going... I don't know what's going on. So my flight plan is not correct right now, and I don't know why. I don't know why. This is strange, my friends. This is very, very strange, because somehow it has selected the... yeah. Somehow it has selected the incorrect flight plan. I don't know why. And I can't switch it anymore. Hey, Maud, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hello, hello. Yeah. Pro streamer, right there. Good lord. And now we will learn IFR and using VORs. Exactly, because you are actually a little bit right there. The funny thing is, what we can actually do is instead use VOR and bearings right there. So, in this case, what we are now going to do is I'm going to set my heading to, let me see, 127, which means that I have to switch this dial right there to 127. You can now see the blue notch on the compass going up, and you see the HDG setting. You can see that go up to as well. So I'm setting that to for 127. There we go, 127. That's the one right there. And Dahlia, thank you very much. All right, guys, there we go. That should lead us in the general right direction. I don't know why my flight plan is completely botched and why it went all the way to the final. Maybe because I restarted the engine, actually. That could be it. That could be it. Ah, oh, okay, indeed. Brace yourself, indeed. Thank you very much. I have to correct that. Thank you very much for that correction right there, Flo. Thank you very much. Indeed, brace yourself. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, Knochenmax, thank you very much as well when you subscribe with your Prime sub. I really, really, really appreciate that, my friend. I really do. But there was a lot going on. So yeah. Someone called Planestroker. Yeah, exactly. Right there. Planestroker. Awesome name. Why? Yeah, it should not be... It just turned into a slideshow. What's going on? Ah, Mitch showed up below me, funnily enough. Hello, Mitch. Good to see ya. There you guys are. Stealth Wolf up in the air. Simplace, Coma, AG Coma, Horace right there, Moonfall, AJ Rawlings. We have Piper. We have Callie right there in the air as well. Juicy Lily. I'm not sure if you're flying along with us, but if you are, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel as well. Now, what we also can do, and why am I bouncing up and down like an idiot? Don't answer that question. What's wrong with this thing? I have flown yesterday quite normally. I'm flying here, everything goes to soup. I don't know what's going on. Going to see if I can last 30 minutes and not crash. Wish me luck. Mitch, I believe in you. I believe fully in you. I am invested in you, Mitch. You can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Alright, my friends, what we are also going to do is we are going to set the VOR station right there. Now, the VOR station, that's a station, it's a radio station that basically sends out a signal in all directions, and you can follow that straight into a line. It's like tuning into an FM radio, basically. So what you do is you see nav1 here, and that is highlighted. The highlighted one is not the active one. The active one is actually to the right. In this case, 110.50. But there is no... It's not tuned into anything, actually. So, yeah. Hey, Fortnu, good to see you, man. Yes, running smoothly this morning. Indeed, my friend, indeed. So, what we are now going to do is I'm going to set this to 115.2 right there. 115, I just set the outer ring right there. This knob right here has two rings, the inner and the outer ring. The outer ring is for the large increments, and the outer ring is for the small one. And we're going to set that to 2.0, and then we're going to push that button right there. That will set it to active, and then it should eventually pick up the VOR transmitter, the VOR station eventually. Thing is, it has a range. It has a set range. So yeah, it has a set range. Make sure you keep in mind that you have to fly in range to pick that up, actually. So you can fly out of range of that. But we have it set right now. And we are now going over to... also watching the Olympics at the same time. Okay, guys, here we go. We are now flying towards Cairo. That is where we are flying to. Bouncing up and down. I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea why. And my autopilot is no longer working. So, yeah. While watching at 140 knots. How did you do that? How did you do that? Yeah, somehow my autopilot is completely on the fritz. And I don't know why. Have to set the leaning mixture right there. Let's see. CV. Nope, that's not working either. Yeah, I'm at 2,000 feet. About 2,000 feet should be more than enough, friends. 2,000 feet should be more than enough. But yeah, if you're flying large planes, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. Because what I'm doing is GA flight. And GA flight is basically... Yeah, it's just having a little bit of fun, guys. The reason why I'm doing this flight, for those that do not know, actually, and just joined me for the first time, hello, I'm Shoni. What we are doing right now is we are doing this. And the thing is, eventually we are flying all around the world, 600,000 kilometers just for the one flight, but doing it all in GA flight. Basically, we are flying all around the world in a Cessna 172. Why? Simply because we can. Simply because we can. And I'm constantly off course. Stop it! So yeah, it's... Oh, good lord. It's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. Oh my, oh my, oh my. But yeah, it's working. We're getting there. I'm problematic. This update sim is not working. Yeah, the funny thing is, Nicholas, I mean, it's some people have a lot of problems. Yeah, exactly. I need to follow you, man. Some people are having a lot of problems, and other people are yeah, like me, no problems whatsoever. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Other than that, I'm bouncing up and down, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. I had not had this problem yesterday. I don't know what's going on. But other than that, it's knock on wood. I'm safe. I'm safe again. I'm safe again. I don't know why, but I'm safe again. There's always something broken when... Yeah, well, the funny thing was, actually, Aaron Thomas, the last update went quite well, actually. The world update was quite stable, to be honest. But yeah, it's the thing is, when you start out, especially when you're doing large updates like this, the thing that I always recommend is clear out your community folder before you install. Make a backup folder in your community folder, and the entire contents of your community folder, place that in the backup folder. Just make sure that you can actually have no community, no stuff in the community folder, and no mods in there, no nothing. That will actually help you quite a lot. That will help you quite a lot. And slowly but steadily bring everything back again. If it crashes, you know what's going on. So yeah, it's basically a bit of a touch and go with that. Other than that, I never had any problems. So yeah, it's yeah. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. I'm just lucky. So yeah, Eva's part of the game should be called something else. Super relative right there. True. Hey, good to see ya, Dog's Breath. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Nearest airport, please. And I am feeling better, buddy. I am feeling better. Nearest airport, that is Hotel Echo Golf Sierra. Hotel Echo Golf Sierra, right there. That is the nearest airport that we have right there. So yeah. Any news on the Microsoft Flight Simulator update? Winkle, yes, of course, it landed yesterday. What you're now looking at is the new update, basically. We are flying it on the new update right now. However, I am pretty sure there will be a few emergency patches coming quite soon, Winkle. I am pretty sure. But yeah, we also now have a few people actually flying along on the Xbox as well. So yes, and so far it is looking kinda okay. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. How is this possible? You're floating on air, baby. Unknowns, you're floating on air, buddy. You're floating on air. Yeah, it's well, I'm not saying Moonfall. I'm not saying I'm getting a full 60 FPS right now. I don't. I'm still up in the high 40s now. I used to be in the high 30s, mid to high 30s. I'm up in the high 40s right now. But yeah, that's good news, man. That is good news. But don't forget, the 3060 is a little bit more powerful than the 2080 Ti, actually. A lot more powerful, actually. So even a 3060 is a lot more powerful than the current card that I have. So yeah. But I mean, even if you're running at 30 FPS, it's fine for a flight simulator. I never ever had that much issue with a lot of the frame rates and stuff like that. It was always fine for me, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have 60 FPS. It looks a lot smoother, especially if you're flying over places like New York, Paris, London, stuff like that, you know. It will impact your frame rates, of course, but hey, it's not bad. Having meetings most of the day, don't worry about that, drunk sitting. But right now, I can't complain. To be honest, I can't complain. Other than that, my complete flight plan has botched up, and I don't know why. I have no clue why. And it will not go back either anymore. Clear, enter, come on. Go away. What is going on? Clear. It's not clearing anymore. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, activate. It's completely botched. Let me see. Hey, Captain Arash, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And thank you very much for that follow there, Abu Dalet. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Captain, first of all, hope you had a butter landing. Hope the sim is running smooth for you. It is running kind of okay. Ajit, good to see you there, Jan. Good to see you. Geekai, boom. Hello, my friend. Hello. So yeah, it's should I try and go slower? Yeah, the thing is, I can only go as fast as that. So 115. So you will always go faster than I will. Not sure if you recognize the area right there, Captain Arash, but hey, we are now flying from Alexandria towards Cairo. Hey, didn't we do that at a certain point? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We are going to fly over Cairo today, going to see all the sites right there, and we are going to fly over all the pyramids. I'm doing great, my friend. I'm doing a whole lot better. Definitely a whole lot better. So yeah, it's It's a lot of fun right now. It's still working. It's still good. Everything is reasonably okay. So I can do 150 knots in an A330. Wow. So it's yeah. But as I said, I don't. The only thing is, somehow my GPS botched up. So I'm basically doing it like you, my friend. I am doing it like you, flying a VOR, flying Compass Club straight towards Cairo, right there. And we are, yeah, we're moving and grooving, funnily enough. So, the Monochrome King, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are doing well. So, yeah, it's a bit of a thing today. Yeah, exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. Exactly that. But yeah, can doesn't mean should. True. That is true. I'll admit that. But yeah, it's going well right now. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Now, I don't know what's going on, but somehow my entire flight plan is completely botched. I can't change anything anymore. I can't go... Oh, there it is. Suddenly it's working again? Yeah. I can't turn it on. I can't select the waypoints. It's just... It went over to my final waypoints, and it will not go back. Usually what I do is I select the waypoint right there. Then... Oh, hang on a tick. Activate the leg. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Act leg. Nope. Oh. Did I just made a boo-boo? Ha! Yeah. I think they changed a few things here and there. Yeah. So, the thing, you know, is with selecting a leg, it helps if you do not select the airport that you actually take off from, but select the leg that you're actually flying towards. Yeah. Mistakes were made! I'm such a dumbass at times. I'm such a doofus. Oh, good lord. Anyway, hey, look at that. We actually have right there. We have a line right there. You learn something new every day. Exactly. I got a problem with the new... to be honest, Goblin Zeus, I installed it, but I uninstalled it because of a lot of new players that are actually coming along right now. So, we are going to look at the G1000 NXI next week, I think. Or maybe tomorrow, but I think we'll do it next week. So, yeah. Are you 100% sure you're back? I was never... My dear, yes, physically I'm back. Mentally, I've always been away. So, you know that. You know that. As no other, my dear, you know that. So, yeah, someone takes Shoni temperatures. He's still not well. No, that's a mental thing. I'm just an idiot. So, but, to be fair, you're all warned. You are all warned. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. So, you are all warned. So, yeah. Alright. Nice to know that we actually have a autopilot again, which means I also have a distance right now, right there. And, yeah, that helps. GNS7, oh, that's nice. That does work. Oh, interesting. AJ Rowling gonna have to go. Got a major thunderstorm. Oh, man, yeah. The thing is, AJ, you really don't want to fry your basically newly installed electrical system in your house. You don't want that. So, yeah, flies directly up. Oh, man. Good vibes, my friend. Good vibes. Give AJ a wall of good vibes, my friends. Give him a wall of good vibes right there. Hope you're going to do well and hope the thunderstorm will clear soon enough. Yeah, I crashed. The game, Claw Phantom, or did you crash with your plane? There is a difference. Yeah. Potato, you know. It's potato, potato. There we go, my friends. There we go. Give him a little bit of cabin crew love right there. Give him a little cabin crew love right there. Carpanaderos, where you get this map. The map up top, that is actually a screenshot. It's actually a window that's captured from Navigraph. And Navigraph, that is right here. Boop, I will show you that. Navigraph is a tool that you can use for flight simming. It's actually a subscription-based flight planning tool. Used mostly for commercial flights, so it's very handy for that. But the thing is that the very the biggest strength of Navigraph is actually the fact that you have access to all the maps. For instance, you have the approaches, you have the ILSs, you have everything right there. So yeah, I will allow that right there. So yeah, but that is Navigraph. That is why what we use right now. And it's a very handy tool. It only costs you about $9 a month or $90 a year. So yeah, it's very good. It's still very good. Yeah. How do I put my autopilot on my plane so I don't have to fly it? Actually, that is quite easy. I will show you that, Claw Phantom. And for those that are just new to Microsoft Flight Simulator, by the way, Carpanderos, and this goes for everyone, by the way, who is new. Do not be... If you have a question, place it in chat. Either I can answer it, or the chat can answer it. We are a very, very helpful community. So don't... If you have a question, please ask it. There are no such things as stupid questions. I may give you a stupid answer. That's the problem, maybe. But yeah, oh, thank you very much for that follow, man. I really, really appreciate that. Can Arnold answer? Yeah, Arnold can always answer questions about the weather. Yeah. Arnold always answers the question about the weather. So yeah. All right. Now this one is especially for all you new Flight Simulator enthusiasts that just joined us, for instance, on the Xbox as well. Now, first things first. Yes, we have the correct flight plan right now. We actually are on the correct flight plan. I am also flying right now at 3,000 feet. That's a little bit high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to descend right now. The first thing is I'm going to descend. Koi Phoenix! Thank you very... Koi Phoenix? Now, how do I say that, Koi? Is it Koi Phoenix, really? Or... I'm just wondering. I'm wondering. But thank you very much for that follow, buddy. Thank you very much, and welcome to the cabin crew. Hello. Or change the weather. Arnold can always change the weather, yeah. But first things first, we are going to descend a little bit. So, well, actually a lot. We are going to descend a lot. And I'm going to descend below 2,000 feet. As you guys saw, I have my altitude set at... yes, I know I'm overspeeding. I know. Basically, what I just turned off, I pulled the throttle down. That will slowly down, but keep descending me. That is a very nice trick. If you want to descend quickly without any trouble, just pull the throttle down for the most part, and you will start to descend like crazy. And we are pulling up again. There we go. All right. You are catching me up. Go away. No. I'm on your tail. And what a tail it is. It's a tale of two cities. Yay. Okay, but that's a red card right there. I know. That's a red card right there. I know. All right. We are now at 1,700 feet right there. Right. All right. So, having set that, I am setting my trim back to normal. Holy Torsken, good to see you. It's a long tail, I know. Alright, as you guys can see, I have set my my altitude to 2,000 feet right there. Now what you do is I will turn everything off. Everything is off right here. As you can see, everything is off right here. First thing you do when you have a flight plan, because this is very important. This is what happens when you fly with a flight plan. And I fly with a flight plan right here. The GPS is set. First of all, you set the FD Flight Director on right there. That's that button right there. Now, the second thing you do is you set Nav on. You will see GPS start here at the top. And the third thing you can do is actually set, in my case, what I always use is I use flight level change. I like that a lot. And I set that to incrementals of about 300 feet per minute. That is what we are doing. So it will go up at 300 feet per minute. Then all you need to do is press autopilot and hey presto. Ta-da! Look, ma, no hands. There we go. So that's basically it. What the plane is now trying to do, first of all, it is trying to actually get back on that line right there. So it will try to actually go back to the line right there. What's going on? Hey, thank you very much there, Mr. Pilot. Dude, get in there. Get in there, buddy. Did I just crash? Well, my mouse is still working. Hello. I think I just crashed. No. Say it ain't so. Yeah. Shoot. Come on. Go fly. You can do it. Yeah. Your name's not showing up. I think I crashed, actually. Huh, yeah, that will teach me actually to say stuff like, hey, it always works fine with me. I have no problems whatsoever. Thank you very much, Theo Parnas, for that follow right there. Yeah, this is not working, is it? This doesn't count as an official crash. No, it does not, Jordy. It does not. Yeah, it's... Why is the game frozen? Basically... Ha! No, it's not! Baby! I was about this close of restarting. This close. Yeah, so that's a thing. That is a thing. That is a thing. Blue Eye Tom, I'm not sure what's going on there, but check it out with Weem or one of the other mods. So yeah, it's all right. We should sell our computers and buy Xboxes. Apparently, it runs a lot smoother on Xboxes, Captain Rash. I'm sweating again, and I'm not even having a fever. So here we are. Actually, everything disconnected as well. Wow. And there it goes again. Can it be as something stupid as this? Oh, what is going on here? This is new. I'm just checking something here. I just clicked my connection to my Navigraph charts. But it looks like the servers are bouncing. No problem there. No problem, my friend. It looks like the servers are bouncing, my friends. Yeah. Yeah, no, the thing is, Winkle, my PC is definitely running. Because the thing is, I can still see myself going on like crazy. And you guys can still see me. So, yeah, it's everything is working fine here. But the simulation. And I think it's the server. I think this is a server problem. So, yeah. I think it is. There you go. Yeah. Here's your first memory. No, it's not. There you go indeed, my friend Jeff. Yes. Good to see you as well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in quite a while, actually. No, Winkle. No. Stupid me. It says so on my plane. I have a TM on stupidity. Yes, I do. A trademark on stupidity. That's me. So, yep. But right now, actually, we were talking about you were sick. I was. and not even mentally. Finifax, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the cabin crew. Thank you very much. And man, I hope you are, or woman, I hope you are enjoying yourself. I mean, I don't differentiate. So, yeah. Is that don't blow hard enough to yell at your plane flight? Something like that, yeah. And you think we'd have enough of those there, Paul. But we are flying again. We are still up in the air. Okay, and we are now actually flying at 2,000 feet. Right there. You can see it right there. It is holding steady at 2,000 feet. And it is holding the exact flight plan right there. This is what happens if you switch, because we were talking about autopilot right there. This is what happens if you switch to... not yet. We are... well, basically, it's one of the tributaries of the Nile, Paul. It's one of the tributaries. But we are nearing Cairo. We are nearing Cairo indeed. So, yeah. But yeah, this is actually what is happening when you are flying autopilot right there. Now, there is a different way to do that, actually. What you can also do is set it to heading. Right there, so click the heading button, HDG, right there. And if you now select autopilot as well, it will basically follow that blue notch right there. Now, if I turn this, you can actually see the plane will actually try to make a turn towards this notch right there. So that is also a way to control it. Actually, this is much easier when you are flying autopilot and doing it in flight. This is much easier. If you are want to fly autopilot and do it in flight, set it to HDG and you should be more than fine. More than fine. So yeah, that is the way to actually do the autopilot. Make sure that you have your CDI set to GPS, by the way. You have to set this to GPS. Otherwise, it will not activate. It will not activate. So yeah, set it to nav again. It goes back to GPS. It is that easy. It is that easy. Who's in denial? I'm always in denial. Yeah. Red card right there. Definitely red card right there. So yeah, it's... but yeah, it's it is that easy, Claw Phantom. And for those that just joined us on the Xbox as well, my friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are enjoying yourself with Queen of Denial. That is worthy of a red card as well, Airlock Dog, definitely. But yeah, it is that easy actually to activate and use the autopilot. It is that easy. I was able to notice that when you froze your airspeed, 5 minutes barely. Yeah, wasn't the full sim freeze. Exactly there. Exactly that. Yeah. I'm calling my mom to wake her up for her to get her job. I've been calling 30 minutes. She won't answer. I hope she's okay. Oh, Blue Eye Tom. Blue Eye Tom. Man, good vibes right there. Good vibes, my friend. And we'll keep our fingers crossed that she is okay. We'll keep our fingers crossed that she is okay. But right now we are flying, guys and gals, towards... this is part of the River Nile, actually. It splits into two ways. Not last week, but the week before that, we actually, of course, flew over the eastern split, basically. That was near Damietta. And as you may remember, we were flying along the coastline of Egypt. Now we are basically following it a little bit back from Alexandria, flying straight into the airport of Cairo International Airport. That is where we are headed for right now. And from there we are going to fly over a lot of actual sites. We are going to fly over the Al-Rifi Mosque. We are going to fly over the Egyptian Museum. We are going to fly over the Casino Barriere La Pacha, Cairo Tower. From there, and the Supreme Council of Universities. From there on, we are going to fly over the Giza Necropolis with, of course, the Sphinx. Then heading south towards the Pyramid of Djoser, the Red Pyramid, Snefuru's Bend Pyramid, and then we are headed towards eventually Meidum Pyramid. So we're going to see a lot of these sites that are actually that you can find in Egypt, and there's so much to see. Already we have flown over this, of course. We have flown over Cairo when we did the collaboration flight with Captain Arash. But here we are again a few weeks later, and we are doing it all over again. Going to watch it in all its beauty. So it's going to be pretty cool. You don't have a flying plane, just flying. Claw Phantom, that is the cool thing. You know, that is the absolute cool thing. It is... the fact that you can just fly along with your friends, and we have a lot of friends in the air right there. Look at that, guys. We have a lot of friends right there flying along with us all over this beautiful, beautiful area, and it's going to be so much more beautiful. That's the cool thing. Making your first turn soon. Yeah, you're way ahead, man, there. Right there in the A333. Yeah, I can make you out right there. So, yeah, you're definitely in the distance. But right now we are flying towards, as I said, Cairo. And from there on we are going to see all the sights in its beauty. We are going to slow down a lot more than we are doing now. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled to the ground, because it will look so, so cool. We can already see the creep of the desert there coming up right there. But it's, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And the beauty of this simulator, of course, is we are now flying actual live weather, live time. As you guys can see, it's all live. But if you want, you can change it to anything, basically, you want. You can basically change it to anything you want. You want the time of day changed? There you go. Time of day is changed. It is that easy. It is that easy. I mean, this is the incredible power of the flight simulator itself. You want to change the weather, you invoke Arnold. There you go. You simply invoke Arnold, and what you do is, yeah, I want the broken clouds. There we go. And we're going to push up the clouds. And it's za 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 right there. Za za. Yeah, make it look beautiful. And there we are. Now we are flying with the low clouds in the sunshine over lovely right there. We are flying towards Cairo. We are going to see the pyramids. Yeah, that is beautiful. Za za. You know, it's like, it's easy as that. It is easy as that. Thank you very much, Guybrush. Good to see you, man. Awesome community. Seems you feel well better. I am, my friend. And just click on that, and voila, it is all back to live weather, live time. It is that easy. It really is that easy. And I saw the, you invoked the Arnold. And Jordi, now we are once again a little bit stuck, but we are going to push it. We are going to push it with the power of the Arnold. Yeah, we are going to push the frames forward. Yeah, up to 30 FPS, 40 FPS. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Yeah, basically it turned into a slideshow again. But yeah, it's anyway, yeah, it's multiplayer. I think it is. I think it is, to be honest. Italian Yank fan. There he is. There he is. Ah, man, come on. Shh, push it. It basically turned into a slideshow again. And the funny thing was, yeah, but the thing is, Shinari Safari, I tested it yesterday and it worked perfectly. It worked absolutely perfectly. So, not sure what's going on here, actually. Actually not sure. Yeah, well, the thing is, if it runs okay, Guybrush, but it seems to be freezing up constantly. Not sure what's going on, to be honest. Not sure what's going on, but we're working it. We're working it. We are working it, definitely. And right now we are moving and grooving towards Cairo. We should be there in about 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, we still have sometimes glitches like this. Yeah, but this is actually not a glitch of the game itself. This is Bing Maps. This is basically what Bing Maps is doing right there. So yeah. There are a few things that aren't correct right there. Somehow it also thinks there is a road there. That is weird. That is so weird. But yeah, it's I built an Apple house, but it had no windows. Yeah, red card right there. Red card right there. Seems to be when they the thing is, Guybrush, as I said, it kind of looks better, but somehow it just keeps bouncing around. And in this case, maybe it happened because of the weather changes. But yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's perfect. I mean, the World Update 5 that was introduced last month with the Scandinavians, that went a whole lot better than this, to be honest. But so far we're still up in the air, we're still flying, and I'm pretty sure there will be a patch released really soon. So yeah, there will be a patch released really soon. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, there are currently discussions going on that Asobo is no longer taking care of the PC group, and because now the Xbox players are actually are new, and they get all the love. That's not true. That's not how it works, guys. That's not how it works. Just give it time. They will update it. There will be patches. So yeah, there are people downloading. Had trouble yesterday, this morning. Yeah, I mean, the servers are getting a beating right now as well. Could be. So yeah, patch coming every day with it. So yeah, exactly, Guybrush. Exactly, exactly. It's good that you can see me right there, Claw Phantom. It is good that you can see me. We can. I'm not sure where you are exactly, but you should be somewhere in the air as well. If you guys want to fly along, either be it on the Xbox or, of course, the PC, as always, head over to the North European server. We are now flying near Cairo. We are flying near Cairo, and you should be able to see our group. Click on us, select us as depart, and you can simply fly along with us as well then. You will basically pop in right on top of us, so yeah. They've definitely screwed us PC players with all the UI changes they forced on. Well, the thing is, Fort Noob, I mean, you can actually set a lot back and go back to legacy settings and stuff like that, and it will work just fine. So yeah, it's. I mean, the thing is, you know, all they actually did was change a few menus around here and there, but it wasn't that drastic, to be honest. In my case, I really didn't have any problems with it. It's just a little bit of rearranging, but it wasn't really that drastic at all, in my opinion. But, you know, other than the world map, which they changed from left to right, which I find kind of annoying because I'm so used to clicking on the left box, basically, the world map box, so yeah. But if you zoom into the world map, you have much more resolution. It used to be grayed out completely. You couldn't basically make out features of the country, and now you can, so that is a lot better, so yeah. That is a lot better. Sure, due to all the extra influx of players, exactly. There are a lot of new players around, even here, other than us, other than our group, of course. But even here in this area, it is a lot more busy than it normally is. So yeah, I can see my hometown with the new map. I know, unknowns. It is incredible. The details of the, yeah, exactly, Shisti. I have to so much agree. I love the new details on the map. That is such a good improvement. So yeah, not for everything. Can't get rid of the whole dot cursor on the controller checklist. A problem for some folks still. There are a few things here and there that aren't fixed with legacy mode. Really? Because, yeah, well, the funny thing is, I can just simply use it with my mouse. So I have no problem. I don't have that much problems, other than these hiccups that I have right now. That's new for me, so yeah. With the update of the world map design, have they added a new map to the VFR map 2? Well, actually, what they did with the design is, if you now zoom into it, it kind of looks like you're zooming into Bing Maps. So it's kind of like an in-game version of Bing Maps. So yeah, Hotas and mouse keyboard. Oh yeah, okay. But some use the controllers for a drone camera, and that's now a problem. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have the same thing with my controller. Yeah, I have the same thing. If I switch, it partly goes to controller mode, which I would have loved if they could turn that off. Yeah, and just use the controller for simply use it for drone view only. That would, yeah, exactly. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. To remove the white indicator on the screen, center top of the screen. Anyway, to remove the white indicator on the center top of the screen. You mean this right here? I'm not sure, actually, if you can move that. Other than basically turn everything off. So if you go to there, you could turn all this off, and maybe then... Yeah, oh, there's a mod for it. Yeah, exactly. Well, that is also, of course, an option. There's always a mod for anything, basically. There is a mod for anything in this simulator, and that is also what is so incredibly cool. I mean, there are so many mods out there, and I really, really, really hope for all those new Xbox players that actually the third-party created mods, you know, that the community has made, that they will be made available to the Xbox community as well. That will be so cool. That will be definitely cool, yeah. Used to be all green and just show terrain. Yeah, basically, have they added the town city satellites like View Merble? Yes. Flight Sim Studio, yes. Yes, if you now zoom in on the world map, you basically just get the Bing Maps. It's no longer grayed out. You see cities, you see roads, you see everything. So yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Shony mod who change your voice into Arnold mod. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even that. Yeah. Yeah. Za. Used to go away after a few seconds without mouse movement. That is true, actually. That is true. Always stuck on the stream trying to get to the runway. True. Okay, guys, we are now nearing Cairo, right there. That is actually Cairo. So what we are going to do, always... Ah, no. Oh, that's not good. All right, my friends. We are going to slow down a little bit. Full reinstall for me. No. No, Weem. No. Good vibes, my friend. Good vibes. Right there. Give Weem a few good vibes, my friends. Give Weem a few good vibes. Alright, I am going to slow down a lot, actually. Thank you very much there for that follow there, Steve. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, our community is basically, it's all centered around having fun flying, because it is very, you can approach flying in a few different manners. You can approach it in a very realistic and realistic manner, basically. So do everything the way it's supposed to do. You're supposed to do it like an actual pilot, like an actual captain. Or, in our case, on the other end of the spectrum, we use the flight simulator as a tool to basically, first of all, have fun flying, because that is very important, but also to actually just see the world in all its beauty and have a chat along the way. So yeah, Sim Aviation, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello. The city isn't that detailed. The city itself, Unknowns, isn't that detailed. It's not a high photogrammetry city, funny enough, but it does have a few landmarks, actually. It does have a few landmarks. Actually, it has a lot of landmarks. The funny thing is, it has so many landmarks. I mean, it has more landmarks in just this city than actually Amsterdam has. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Ah, good to hear. Ah, good to hear that, Blue Eye Tom. That is good. That is good. Good result. Exactly that. All right, my friends. We are now going to, as I said, slow down. And we should be approaching the Cairo airport. That should be in the distance right there. Actually, it's over there. And from there, you're nuts, but hello. Man, Winkle, thank you very much for being here. And yeah, this is basically what it's always like. Yeah, it's a nice and quiet time, you know, to reflect and basically come down towards yourself. It's a time to focus your karma on your third eye, which is very important, and not to mention align all your chakras, all 722 of them. So it's very important to me. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, you know, guys, it is just having a little bit of fun. That is the most important thing. Having a little bit of fun. Chakras. Chakras. I know, right? About to fly over the airport, right there in the distance, exactly. But guys, it is mostly for us just, you know, to see the world in all its beauty. I mean, this right down there is Cairo, and we are going to see a very, very few cool things right there in the distance. First things first, what we are going to look for is the Al Rafiki Mosque. That is what we are going to see if we are going to find that. The Al Rafi Mosque, sorry, not Rafiki, Al Rafi Mosque. That is where we are headed first. Once we fly over the airport, right there. If you need a refuel, you can do it right there. There are a few of you guys that are, for instance, flying along with Spitfires. These things are gas guzzlers, so yeah, I usually try to incorporate a few airports here and there for the Spitfires that fly along with us. You know, it's yeah, they need to fuel. Yes, so that is the reason why we always fly over at least one or two airports. I can see you. Yeah, there you are. There you are, Cairobot, right there. So you're flying along with us, my friend. Yeah, speaking of chakras, I saw the Love Guru the other day. It was a lot better than the... I know, right? It is actually quite funny. It is quite funny. I know. Altitude saying bye-bye. Yeah, we're going low, guys. We are going low and slow. GA is low and slow. That is the beauty. That is why I fly GA. Don't get me wrong. I love flying in commercial planes. If you can download the A320 from Fly by Wire, awesome plane. It's free. Go check it out. It is so cool. But you know, GA is so much fun, and that is the reason why we are flying GA all over the world, just for the fun of it. Actually, we are going a little bit too slow. Yeah. We are going to a little bit too slow. Aviation with Jan. How's your day? Didn't see you for a while. By the way, I'm Slovenian Spotter. Hey, Slovenian Spotter. Good to see you, buddy. Why am I stalling? Why is my trim all the way up as well? Yeah, sorry, Slovenian. Good to see you, man. Aviation with Jan. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, unfortunately, last week I was sick, but yeah, but right now I'm better again. We are continuing our flight all around the world, and yes, we are doing a 600,000 kilometer flight in this little plane all over the world. We are flying to every single country in the world. What's your recovery airport, actually? Actually, I think we have 3. I think we have... Oh, I have to look this up, actually. I think Tripoli is one of them, Tunis is one of them, and I think we have a third one, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there are a few airports that we actually that we actually can use. Yeah, the GA plays Shiesty is Shiesty. Am I saying it right if I'm saying Shiesty? Just correct me. I usually butch up about every name that I can come across, so sorry about that. But yeah, it's, as I said, guys, it's GA flying is so much fun. It is a lot of fun. By the way, guys, this is Cairo International Airport here. If you need to refuel, you can do it right down there. Right down there. But yeah, GA flight is Shiesty. Shiesty? Yeah. I'm just saying Shiesty. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's GA flying is so much fun. I have unlimited fuel on. That may not be a bad idea, actually. So yeah, that may not be a bad idea. Oh, you didn't put it on. Well, then yeah, I can turn it off whenever you like. All right, guys, that is the switch right there, and now we are going to first of all look for the Al Rafi Mosque, the Al Rafi Mosque, which is downtown Cairo, and they should be somewhere over there. There are a few points already, and we are headed for them right now. So here we go. I want to fly. I want you to fly along with me. All right, my friends. Trying to find the Al Rafi Mosque, and from there, we are headed for the Egyptian Museum. Well, the Al Rafi Mosque is actually, it is a right now it is a mausoleum. Actually, it is used by the as a resting place for the Egyptian royal family. Actually, so yeah, you see pyramids. You should, because we are headed for the Giza Plateau, and from there on we are flying along all the pyramids in that are actually put into the simulator as well. So yeah, we are. You should be able to see them. I will in September actually doing a package for a month of holidays. You are quite right, buddy. You are quite right. Hope you're enjoying yourself. But we are now first heading towards the city center of Cairo. Flying along the road. Basically, we are following this main road right there, actually. And that's the beauty, because we are flying VFR flights, so you can actually just use landmarks. It is possible in this simulation to use as much landmarks as you can. I encourage you to do so. It is so much fun, actually, to start out in an area, especially if you're starting out for the first time. All Xbox players, of course, guys and gals, the first thing you do, you are flying over your house. That's the first thing. Good to be back with you. Good to see you, man, Red Dragon. Good to see you. Just taking off and catching up. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, you're also up in the air, Shiesty. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So, yeah, guys. But the first thing you actually do is fly over your home. That's the first thing. And yes, there's a good chance it will be there. There are so many things in VFR that you can actually use. So yeah, did you visit your house? Yes, I did. I did. And the funny thing is, I actually visited it twice. So yeah, the thing is, the first time it came out, I flew over my house. And it was there. It looked kind of okay. It was there, you know. It was a representation of a house. So it was there. Now, after the Sim Update 4 dropped with the Benelux and France, I redid that flight again and flew over my house again. And it looked so much better. It actually looked like the apartment building that I live in. It actually looked like that. So I was kind of taken aback at how incredible the improvements of the world updates are. They are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So yeah, I mean, it really took me by surprise. So usually it's already there. Okay, who is that? That was a nice move right there. That was a nice move right there. Doing about 100 kilometers per hour. Then actually you are flying 50 knots. Claw Phantom. The thing is, if you're doing 100 knots, you're actually flying 200 kilometers an hour. You have to double it. So I think it's a little bit less, but yeah. Al Rafi Mosque right there. That is the tomb of the royal Egyptian family right there right now. So yeah. Critter Vegano. Yesterday I went to Machu Picchu and Pascua Island to see the Mauis, and none of the monuments was modeled. But that's the thing, you know. That's the thing. It's still so much in development that sometimes it just simply doesn't show up, and that's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. So yeah, but give it time, man. Give it time. There have been so many great improvements, and to be honest, right now they're really, really focused on what seems like Europe, because the next world update will be Germany, Switzerland, Austria. But yeah, it's going to come out, man. It's going to be better. Trust me on this. All right, guys, I'm switching to the outside camera view, right there, or at least this is the Al Rafi Mosque right down there. It is modeled. It is a point of interest. So yeah, Brick Rhymes that leaves it for third-party developers to get into action. Exactly, that's an option as well. That is an option as well. All right. That is the mosque right there. Look at that, guys. Nicely modeled right there in the exact location where it should be. Where it should be. That is the mosque right there. And next up is the Egyptian Museum, of course. The Egyptian Museum holds a lot of artifacts as well. Thank you very much there, Brick Rhymes. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a week. I was kind of worried, but after the test, it was all fine. I had a test, and it was negative. Usually I try to be as positive as possible, but in this case I was happy it was negative. So yeah, it was really happy. Egyptian Museum up next as well. Right there, the Egyptian Museum. Unfortunately was raided during the revolution in 2011, and a lot of mummies in there were destroyed. Yeah, that was a bit of a shame, but yeah. It holds a large amount of the Egyptian artifacts right there in Cairo. Then over the bridge, there is the Cairo Tower. As I said, it is jam-packed right there. The Cairo Tower and the Casino Barrière La Pasha. The Cairo Tower was the largest tower in Egypt up to about 1971. It is actually nearly 200 meters high. Nearly 200 meters high. And yeah, it's good to see you, man. Storm Pass. Good to see. Oh, good to hear that. And this is the casino right there. In front of it, there's actually a riverboat. A riverboat that's part of the casino as well. That is part of the casino as well. All right, my friends. The Cairo Tower right there, and the casino as well. Who didn't sub my YouTube channel? Hands in the air, kidding. Yeah, go check out Guy Bros' YouTube channel, guys. He is making YouTube vids right now, and it's a lot of fun. He's going to try and find the Monkey Island actually in the game. So it's yep. He's on a search for Monkey Island as well. But yeah, guys, this is the, as I said, the casino right there, the Cairo Tower right there, up until 1971, the largest tower on the continent of Africa, actually, until it was replaced by the Hillbrow Tower in Joburg, in 1971. And here we have the Supreme Council of Universities right there. This is the University of Cairo. Currently, it is, of course, yeah, with COVID going on. Not sure if there are a lot of studies going on right now, but look at it. It is a beautiful, beautiful building. All these wonderful, wonderful buildings right there. They look so good, so cool, so well modeled. Yeah, Cairo itself could use a little bit of actual love, but there are a lot of really, really cool points of interest already there, and it's all in a very, very short and tiny little area. Actually, if you're flying along, it is really, really easy to fly from one place to the other. Now we are flying towards the Giza Plateau in the distance right there. So yeah, we are going to fly to the Giza Plateau with, of course, the Great Pyramid or the of Giza, the Pyramid of Khufu or Cheops. Of course, also the Pyramid of Khafre or Khafren, and the Pyramid of Menkaure. And those are the three pyramids, the largest being the middle one. And of course, the Sphinx, the Great Sphinx, in front of it as well. The entire plateau was built in the around the 4th dynasty in Egypt. That was about 2600 BC. So, hey, Captain Seppi, good to see you, man. How are you, my dude? Hope you are doing well and holding a White Russian. The Giza Plateau was originally built in, as I said, the 26th century BC. In about 25 to 30 years. It was really quickly built. So, yeah. And what a lot of people don't... I mean, a lot of people always say that, yeah, no, aliens have to have built that. We didn't have the technology for that. First of all, at that time, Egypt was highly, highly advanced. Second of all, it was comprised of mostly farmers, and during the low seasons, so during the winter seasons, it's still very hot, but yeah, during the winter seasons, they actually had a large workforce that used to work non-stop on these pyramids. So yeah, it's just I mean, hundreds of thousands of people actually worked in that area. So yeah, Asterix and Obelix put these together in a day. Exactly. Well, here we have the pyramid of the Great Pyramid right there. We have the Pyramid of Khafre and the Pyramid of Menkaure, and right there is the Great Sphinx. You can land in this area if you want. I'm going to circle the Sphinx first and then head back straight over the pyramids as well. Yeah, there are a few little tiny pyramids as well. This area, by the way, used to be a special place for the workers that worked here directly. So yeah. Cold in Egypt isn't really cold. No, you're quite right. You are quite right. Diederik, goed om je te zien. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well in South Africa, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. But yeah, guys, this is the incredible area right here of the Giza Plateau, or the Giza Necropolis, as it's actually called. As it is actually called. So yeah, that is pretty cool right there. Beautifully modeled, of course. Beautifully modeled. And it looks absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely stunning. I really want to change the time of day, actually. But the thing is, I'm afraid it will lock up again. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But look at that, my friends. So cool. So cool. Right there. Incredible. The largest pyramid, by the way, stands tall at 150 meters high. So that's 300 and nearly 400, or nearly 500 feet, sorry. Nearly 500 feet. The second pyramid is rises up to about 130 feet. And the last one right down here, that is about 65 feet. So, yeah. As you can see, it also it used to be completely smooth actually, but that fell off during the years. But yeah, finally released for Xbox, right? The performance is great, to be honest. The thing is that yeah, we will allow that. But yeah, Blue Eye Tom, right there. A red card right there. But yeah, it's, as I said, it is... whoa! Nearly crashed into the pyramids right there. Nearly crashed into the pyramids. And Piper just landed just beside the pyramid. You can if you want. You can land anywhere you want. You can land anywhere you want. So, yeah. Alright, my friends. Let's head on towards the next pyramid. Right down there. That is the pyramid of Djoser. That should be in the distance right there. So let's see if we can fly. Yes, there we go. Sometimes it is, yeah, it is not perfect. It is not perfect. They must have run out of building blocks or the aliens left. Yeah, kinda. Is play the game 50,000? No. Blue Eye Tom, no. Alright, my friends, we are now headed towards the next pyramid and or pyramid situation. Hey, Super Typhoon, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I know. When you're driving over the area, the sand is now actually blowing up from your wheels and stuff like that. You can actually see that. So yeah, snow drifts are actually showing up if you land on snow and stuff like that. It is so cool. It is so cool. I mean, wakes when you land. When you actually land, there are wakes. So yeah, water and snow, exactly. I mean, I'm really looking forward to landing on water and stuff like that again. Yeah, one day when you fly over Alaska, you will need to see if you see Russia from a house. I will do that, Blue Eye Tom. I will definitely. But yeah, it's. I mean, there are so many. Apparently, now the contrails actually should show up as well. Alright, my friends, we are now headed over to the Pyramid of Djoser. That is a step pyramid, actually. And it is actually one of the earliest pyramids in Egypt. It was built in the 27th century before Christ, BC, and during the 3rd dynasty. So it was the eventually the burial place of the pharaoh Djoser. So, boy Jolie, how do you find the new update? It really is as good as I'm hearing. Yes and no. It seems the frame rates have improved, but right now it is kind of laggy actually. So I'm not sure if that's down to the new influx of players from the Xbox, of course. Could be. But yeah, it's you forgot the Sphinx. No, I did not actually, Goblin Zeus. I made a circle around the Sphinx as well. So yep, I definitely flew around the Sphinx. And but yeah, it's yeah. It's a little bit all over the place, basically. I'm not sure, to be honest, what I actually think about it right now. I mean, it does seem smooth. When it runs, it seems smooth. But yeah, it's a lot smaller. Yeah, it is. Shanari Safari, exactly. It is. The Sphinx is compared to the pyramids. It's basically tiny. So yeah. Oh, crash to desktop. Ooh, airlock dock. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's what my girlfriend says too. Yeah. Another red card, basically. Another red card. Can I do that here? Yep, I can. Alright, my friends. The first up is there, right there. That is the Step Pyramid of Djoser. And from there on, we are flying towards the Red Pyramid of Snefuru. That is actually the burial place of Snefuru. There are two more pyramids that Snefuru made. The first one being the Meidum Pyramid, which basically collapsed. The second one is the nearby the Ben Pyramid, which was about to collapse. And then they made the Red Pyramid, and that was where he was finally buried. Radio DJ, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. How are you? How are you, buddy? Right there is the Pyramid of Djoser. The Step Pyramid. You can really make out the Step Pyramid. It has 4 sides, by the way. It has 4 sides. Right there. Flying around it. And it used to be smooth, actually, but that all just fell away. That all fell away. Alex Clark, thank you very much for that follow, man. Welcome to the cabin crew. Hope you are enjoying yourself, buddy, and hope you're having fun. If you guys want to fly along with this insane group, by the way, right now, you can, no problem. Hop onto the North European server and then fly over towards the south of Cairo. You should see a very large group, and you can fly along with us. So yeah, crash to death up here during internet connection interruption. Ah man, that's sorry to hear that, buddy, but we're still up in the air. We're still up in the air. Oh yeah, good to hear that. Thank you very much there, my Moonfall. Thank you very much. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that. Are you landing there, unknowns? Yeah, he is. Basically, you did a touch and go. Well played, friend. Well played. All right, my friends. And we are now... And the cool thing is, you can actually really, really make out the well-defined area that is desert right there. And the, of course, the fertile grounds of the Nile right there. We are still flying along the River Nile. The River Nile is, by the way, way over there. This is not the Nile. This is actually, I think it's a road. But right there in the distance is the River Nile. We are following that all the way south. Right now we are flying towards the Red Pyramid right there. That is the resting place of Pharaoh Sneferu. The actual resting place. Behind it there is the bent pyramid, as they call it. You can see kind of yeah, what do you call it? It's a little bit lopsided. It's really weird, but yeah. Other King said I was daft to build a pyramid on a swamp, but I built it all the same just to show him. It sank into the swamp, so I built a second one. It sank into the swamp, third one. Burned down, fell over, sank into the swamp, fourth one, stayed up. That's what you're gonna get, lads. Strongest pyramid on these islands. I think that's actually a movie reference, isn't it? But yeah, guys. Amazing flight to join in. Exactly, man. It is. I mean, we have had so many points of interest already. It is so cool. The Red Pyramid, Monty Python. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, with the castle. The castle. Yeah, I know, right? The castle. That is true. Yeah. Your streams are like geography and history lessons at the same time. Thank you very much, my friend. As I said, guys, this is the Red Pyramid. Well, I don't have to say why it is a Red Pyramid. You can basically make out the difference right there. So, yeah. Elron, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. You're a great tour guide. Do you know all this by heart to prepare each flight? I prepare each flight, Moonfall. Yeah, I prepare each flight diligently. Diligently. It takes hours and hours of work to actually do this. So, yeah, but... I'm loving it, man. I am absolutely loving it to do this. It is, and not only that, but the thing is, I'm not just telling it to you guys as a tour guide. I think it's actually cool to learn all this stuff, you know, and to make it all out, you know, to explain it to you guys as well. So yeah, it's not just. I don't want to sound like, oh, he knows everything, you know, about this area and stuff like that, and he has research. No, I don't. I just research it when I go to do the flight, and then simply see what's going on. So, you know, because I want to learn it as well. So yeah, it's good for teaching. Exactly. Super Typhon, there are so many things I've learned already. I mean, the fact that they actually have ski slopes in Lebanon blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. As you guys can see, this is the bent pyramid of Sneferu. Yeah, he was supposed to be buried here. It didn't go well. Yeah, it became rather unstable. So they built a third one, because this is actually the Red Pyramid is actually the third attempt. LMCD, great to see you back, and well again, will be lurking this week as super busy with work and interviews. LMCD, don't worry about that, man. Always happy to have you working. I love this flight. Good to hear that, Claw Phantom. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. And we're not done yet, my friend. We're not done yet. Because this is, as I said, the bent pyramid of Sneferu. Yeah, it basically collapsed in on itself. Yeah, they really didn't want to lay beneath that one. So they built the third one, the Red Pyramid. And that is where we are now headed for. Well, actually, we are headed a little bit right there. We are headed a little bit south. because it was painted with the blood of those that built the first two. Actually, yeah, no. Actually, that was just the color of the sandstone. Funny thing is that actually a part of the base of the Great Pyramids of Giza is actually pink. So that's pretty cool as well. 1 point Johnny, good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, it's... understand the pyramid of kangaroo. The pyramid of kangaroo? Can you do that? Is there actually such a thing as a pyramid of kangaroo? Alright, my friends, we are now headed for the Lake Coron, or what is it called? The Fayum Oasis. That is where we're headed for. Now, we are going to divert. If you're flying on autopilot, I am truly sorry, but we are going to divert. Yes, yes we are. But right now, human achievement can be an astonishing thing. It is. It is. It truly is, my friend. I mean, if humans can put their mind to it, it is amazing what we can achieve. It is amazing. And in a very short time. If you look at the pyramids of Giza, they were built like in 25 years' time. 25 years. And they were the tallest buildings for nearly 3,000 years. 3,000 years, my friends. So yeah, the tallest buildings on the planet for 3,000 years. That is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. So yeah, it's... Imagine visiting the pyramids and no less than 30 planes are just rapidly circling. Yeah, they're like a bunch of vultures. It's like, caw, caw. All right, my friends, we are now flying over. We are flying. Oh, no, I need to close that off. The ATC. I need to close that. There we go. We came here with Captain Resh. Yes, we did actually, and we stopped right there at the Bend Pyramid. From the Bend Pyramid, we flew on back towards the Cairo International Airport, and we landed there. The thing is that. Right now we are continuing down south, of course. We are headed for Sudan. But yeah, we basically, this is the second time we are flying here. Now we are flying actually on towards, Lake Quarun, or Fayum Oasis. And from there on we are flying then all the way east to the last pyramid that we are flying over. And that is the, I have to look that up. That is the Meidum Pyramid, and that was the it was the second pyramid built after the Djoser one, and it was built eventually for Huni. So the Meidum Pyramid is actually not the third pyramid of Senefuru. Yeah, that's the one. That is what is happening. Huni was actually the last pharaoh of the third dynasty. And then the fourth dynasty began with all the prosperity going on in Egypt. You know, of course, Cheops, which was a very important one, as well as Menkaure and Khafre. Those were the three biggies, basically. So yeah. So we have Gaza with Arash and Geysers with Seppi. I see a trend forming. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Blue-Eyed Tom, sorry for all my bad joke and somewhat dirty. I've been in a good mood, a little too good. Blue-Eyed Tom, all I can say to that is... good vibes, buddy. Definitely. Good vibes. Indeed. Alright, I'm switching that back, by the way. Boop. There we go. Historic professor seems to be agreeing with that people who built the pyramid were well treated and healthy. Yeah, exactly. They basically were workers. They basically what the pharaoh did was he basically enlisted the workforce of the country. It's not like they were slaves or anything. That's not true. They simply worked on that project when they weren't working in the fields. It's basically that. I mean, and when they were done, most of them went home. It's yeah, you know, it's. Is it backbreaking work? Of course it was backbreaking work, but they worked for their gods, basically. The pharaohs were considered gods on Earth. So yeah, it's yeah. Wow. All right, guys, I need to figure out why I am bouncing up and down again. Not sure why this is happening. And there is something really, yeah, there is something strange going on, but it works. It works. So yeah. Uh, is my airspeed slow enough? I think it's fine, my friend. I think it's fine. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Alright, the sky is filled. I can't make you out. The sky is absolutely filled and I can't make you out. Look. Oh, there you are. Oh. Yeah, you're flying nicely there. Dude. Yeah, they messed with the trim. Yeah. Shifty. Yeah. Well, that explains actually quite a lot. I'm constantly working my trim. It's like there's something weird with the trim going on. There's something going on. There's something weird with the trim going on. It's strange. Strange. I have seen that trim before. So yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that it's also very, very sensitive. It's like it's... Oh... Hang on a tick. Yeah. Yeah, it's way too sensitive. So that is what's going on. It used to be increment. If you look at the trim right down there. Look at that. Yeah, it has changed, Jordy. You're right. You're absolutely right. With the trim, yeah. The trim is way too sensitive. It is. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. You're faster than me. I am? No. I am gaining on you a little bit. I'm gaining on you a little bit. Definitely. Now, how is that possible? I don't know. Alright, guys. Yeah, definitely. There is something strange going on with the trim. I just usually I can click it up and click it down a notch so it goes in percentages. But somehow this... yeah. 40 gigabyte, this one took Elron, it does take a while to download. Yeah, it took me 2 hours yesterday to download it completely. Cairo center of gravity. Stealth. Maybe. Has also affected some of the lights on the throttle quadrant. Autopilot, well, different from before. Yeah, it does. It looks a bit weird. Not sure what's going on there, but hey, you know, it will be fine. It will be absolutely fine. We'll work it out. It took me about an hour and 50 minutes to install the 40 gig update. That is a good internet connection, if I can say so. Yeah. Airplane tag. Tag, you're it. But now we are headed for Lake Cuaron, or as they say, Fayum Oasis. Once we reach the lake, we are going to fly a little bit over the lake, and the GPS will completely differ. I know that. But we will be ignoring actually the flight plan, and we are headed east. So we're headed basically straight east towards Deum Pyramid. That's the last point of interest, basically in whoa. Who was that? Saffron! Yeah. F for Saffron, guys. Dear Saffron, we knew you well. You were quite loved in the community, and you had to faceplant yourself straight into a kitty litter. Yes, you did. Right there is the biggest kitty litter in, of course, all of Africa. And you faceplanted yourself straight into it. Yeah, that is not the most smartest thing to do. So, yeah. Yeah. Sorry to see that. Now reload and get back in there. Reload and get back in there. Do I still have... Oh. Now, who is going to redeem the final sip of coffee? Who is going to redeem... Fingers on the triggers, my friends. Fingers on the triggers. Who is going to redeem it? Oh. And there is the lake coming up. Ah! Flight Sim Studio. Well played. There you go. Goodbye, dear old friend of caffeine. I know thee well. Yes. Thou shalt be missed. Thou shalt be missed. Alright, my friends. Right there. that is the lake. Actually, that is an oasis. It is an oasis in the middle of a desert. It's not an artificial lake. It is actually an oasis. Of course, there is also the Siwa Oasis. I was considering actually flying along the coastline, then landing near Siwa, but the thing is, most of the airports right there are military airports, so there was no way to actually plan a flight there without flying for 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, that's not something I can actually do in this plane. So, unfortunately, we had to skip Siwa. I wanted to... oh, come on. I wanted to actually fly over Siwa because, for those that may know, if you have played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Siwa Oasis is the starting point of the simulation, or of the game. Siwa Oasis is where you start, so that was actually pretty funny. And a lot of things in the Assassin's Creed, no, not Odyssey, the Origin. Sorry, Origin. Yeah, I am lagging. I'm constantly lagging, but it's server lag. It's mostly server lag, Super Typhon, because you can see everyone disappears and then everyone pops back in again. So it is server lag actually, and we have not had server lag in quite a while. We didn't have server lag in quite a while actually, but it's definitely the server. It is. It's bouncing around, and I think it's mostly due to, of course, the influx of all the new players. Of course, if you have an Xbox, you want to fly along, go fly along, my friends. Yes, please join us. It is definitely a multiplayer flight. It is a community flight. So please hop on the server and fly along with us, have a little bit of fun. We are flying over Egypt, and it is pretty cool. Saffron back up in the air again, right there. And yeah, it is, as I said, this area is amazing to fly over. It's absolutely amazing. Although I do need to get the hang of the of the trim right there. The trim is really, yeah, throwing me for a loop. It really is. Try the South Antarctican server. Oh, if only if there was such a thing and we could use it. Yes, please. Do we stay in the air at the end? Yeah. I think so, but I'm not sure if it's going to work because I have not used the controller yet in-game, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I'm going to give it a try, my friends. I am going to give it a try. Definitely. Of course. Of course. Oh, and by the way, guys, I hope, by the way, you all enjoy... How did you guys enjoy Sim Talk, by the way? I actually completely forgot about that, but not last Saturday, but the week before that, we had, of course, Sim Talk, the talk show where we talk all things Flight Simulator, and on the show we had Fabio, and we had Murph, of course, Tuto Murphy. I had a lot of fun. We're definitely going to do it again. Most definitely, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I'm sorry if you all had questions during the... it was good. It was good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, my friends. I saw that there were a lot of questions coming by. Unfortunately, yeah, it was a little bit getting used to, basically. So if your answers weren't if your questions weren't answered, I'm sorry for that, and we will try to improve on that in the next Sim Talk, and there will be a next Sim Talk. Not sure if that will be Fabio and Tuto Murphy again. Maybe a follow-up on what we did last time, in combination, of course, with the current update. But yeah, it's. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to ask a lot more people actually on their developers if they want. I'm thinking about doing a Ladies of Flight, by the way. That's also pretty cool. So yeah, specialty things and stuff like that. This is, by the way, where we are going to circle over the lake and then head east. So we're going to divert from our original flight plan. We are going to divert from our original flight plan right there. Shadowbell, unfortunately, we are going to turn. So if you, unfortunately, you will move on if you're on autopilot. But eventually, we will all land in the same place. So yeah. But glad to hear you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for me, please let me know. I am very interested to hear that. And we are now headed east towards the towards are we headed east? Yeah, no, a little bit more east. Towards the pyramid of... Let me have a look. Yes, I did actually. Yes, I did, and I uploaded it to. I already uploaded it to my YouTube channel. So I think that. Yeah, there you go. If you click that link, you will actually land on my YouTube page. There you can find the entire flight. The entire flight is completely and fully uploaded. So all 111 flights are there. There are the community or the collaboration flights, which I've done with Quirt, Captain Arash, and Captain Seppi, and of course there is also SimTalk on there as well with Fabio and with Two-Tone Murphy. Fabio, sponsored by Red Bull, so it's, that made me laugh out loud. That made me laugh. No problem, man. No problem. No problem. Always glad to help out. And as I said, the SimTalk show, it's not about me. It definitely is not. It's all about this wonderful community that we have created here in the last 9 to 10 months. And yeah, guys, it is so cool. There is no toxicity whatsoever. Everyone is trying to support each other, having fun, enjoying basically this wonderful, wonderful simulation and many other simulations, because we're not going to just talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator. No, in future we will also talk about X-Plane. We will talk about Prepared, of course, and the pros and cons of both platforms, or all three platforms, actually. I'm going to see if we can talk to third-party developers, and maybe even get someone from Asobo or from Microsoft on SimTalk as well. That will be really, really cool if we can actually achieve that. But it's all meant to promote this wonderful platform of flying, and it is so cool, guys. I mean, having the world at your fingertips, especially when it looks like this, yeah, it's something else. We have flown right now. We have flown nearly over 60,000 kilometers right there. I can show you right there. This is what we have flown already. We have flown all over Europe, all over Scandinavia, flew all the way down towards Turkey, right down there towards Israel, and now we are in Egypt. We are continuing our flight like that. Well, it's not exactly like that. It will be a lot bigger than that, and it will eventually look like that. That's just one flight around the world, 600,000 kilometers in a GA flight, in a Cessna basically, and it's amazing so far. Amazing so far. We started out in the Netherlands in September of last year, when basically when the simulator was released, and so far it has been an absolute blast. It has been a journey. Definitely, it has been a journey, and I have learned so much already. For one thing, for instance, that I've learned is that right now we are actually no longer headed towards the second to last waypoint. No, we are now going to fly towards the final waypoint, and that is that one right there, and we want to activate it. There we go. There we go. That is the final one that we actually now activated right there. But we are headed for the pyramid of Meidum. That is the last one. The last point of interest, actually. I was hoping they would put in Abu Simbel as well. That would have been awesome. But unfortunately, it's not in there. It's not 3D modeled as well. But Abu Simbel would have been really, really cool. We are going to fly over Abu Simbel. Actually, tomorrow we will land near Abu Simbel. We are headed all the way south along the River Nile. We are following the River Nile and then heading straight towards Eventually, we are headed towards Sudan. Sudan will be up next, actually. And what I did not know is that in Sudan, there are more pyramids than there are in Egypt. Did not know that. So, funny little things like that. But yeah, guys, look at that. That view is absolutely amazing right there. We have Cherubel up in the air. Finafix right there. Xfinafix. I'm hoping I'm saying that as well. Been there, worth a visit early in the day. Piper right there. Cherubel, Dog's Breath. We have Simplace, Italian Yank Fan. Man, it's so good to see you flying along. We have Druid Zeus, I think. Yep, right there. Horus, Moonfall, Red Dragon. We have a few other people flying along. I don't know who anyone. Yeah, unknowns right there, right there. Yeah, it did, didn't it? But there is the actual. There is the culprit of the shadow right there. There is the culprit of the shadow right there. All right. Now we are, as I said, headed towards that point of interest right there. That is the final pyramid that we are flying over, and it has been it is collapsed. Actually, it basically, that pyramid fully collapsed. It used to be an actual pyramid. It used to be actually a pyramid shape, but it collapsed completely, and it's now only 60 meters tall, if I'm not mistaken. It used to be 90 meters high, so it was pretty high actually, but due to its collapse, and quick collapse, actually, it was never. I think it was partly used as a tomb. Not sure though, but yeah, they say it may have been built for Huni, the last pharaoh of the 3rd dynasty, but yeah. There is a lot of contention among scientists and archaeologists on that matter. So yeah. But we are coming up. We are leaving this area right here. This is all basically due to the agricultural area around the oasis right there. They could build this up and yeah, irrigate all this right here. Glad I could come along today, even for a short time, man. It is so much fun to have you guys flying along with me, even if it is for an hour or two. That's fine. If you want to hop on, please hop on. If you don't, if you just want to watch, that's fine as well. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. You guys are basically the backbone of my flight right there. So just hop on and fly along. And if you have an hour to spare and you think, hey, why not fly along for an hour with Shoni? Fly along for an hour with Shoni. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Alright, I am going to once again slow down. And we are going to descend. Because upcoming right there is Meidum Pyramid. So you guys may overshoot me right there. But I need to descend without basically killing myself. Ripping my wings off. Let's face it, it happened before. It's not the first time. It will not be the last. And flying GA flight, by the way, is so easy. It is the perfect way if you want to start out flying in this simulator. It is so much fun. It is so much fun, my friends. I mean, it is, yeah. I can't explain how much fun this actually is. It really is a joy. It is an absolute joy. So yeah, it is so much fun. But look at that, my friends. Meidum Pyramid right there. There it is. Here we go. And yes, you can see it actually did collapse. Huh. Interesting. There we are. The top should have been 30 meters higher, actually. The top should have been 30 meters higher. This used to be a pretty large pyramid, to be honest. But yeah, no more. No more. And all this was... Basically, it was a four-sided pyramid. And it just all collapsed away. It all collapsed away. Right there. Maiden Pyramid. That is the final pyramid of today. It is also, I think, the last actual point of interest. You landed in a field, did you? Right there. Unknowns, we aren't that well insured, so yeah. Make sure you don't die or kill anyone. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, my friends. Maiden Pyramid. This is the final point of interest, actually, in the flight simulator. But it looks, it is modeled very good. It actually does look like the photographs. It really does look like the photographs. Standing tall at currently at about 65 meters high. 65 meters high. Alright, my friends. Now, this means that we are actually going to follow the River Nile. Throttling up again. Leaving the pyramid behind. Leaving the pyramid behind. And that is the final point of interest right there. Come along, my friends. We are flying along the River Nile. And we are going to... Ethan Master! Good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we are going to follow the River Nile all the way south towards... Eventually, we are landing on... we are landing on Asyut. Asyut International Airport. Yeah, it does. It does. However, Ethan Master, it does have its quirks right now. It really does. I mean, currently we have a lot of problems on the North European server, apparently. It's really bouncy, but that may be due to the fact that a lot of new people are, of course, flying as well. So we have an influx of basically a lot of new players. And there are a lot of people flying along with us as well. So that impacts our performance as well. But yeah, it does look, yeah. Everyone is hitting the servers at the moment. Exactly, Ethan Master. Everyone is hitting the servers like crazy. They are hitting the servers like crazy. And that's the thing. That is the exact thing. That is the exact thing. It is... The servers are getting pounded right now. They are. They are. I mean... Europe is currently up and running. A lot of people, of course, young people are now having their holidays. You can basically put two and two together, you know. You can see what's coming. You can see what's coming. I mean, the light at the end of the tunnel is not the light at the end of the tunnel is not the end of the tunnel. It's actually the train. So it's yeah. Alphatronics, good to see you, man. Indeed, I haven't seen you in quite a while. Yeah. But like 4K ultra presets and getting 67 FPS, that is good, man. That is good. I really need to work around with those frame rates. Currently, I'm at the top 40s, something like that, 45 frames per second. But then again, I have most settings all over the place. So yeah. Got a new custom throttle with 6 axes and 119 buttons. Wow. That is amazing. More than I know what to do with, really. That is pretty awesome. Alphatronics, can you post a picture on the Discord channel? That would be really cool. If you're wondering where you can get access to the Discord channel, there you go. There is the links. But I am really interested in seeing what it looks like, man. Yeah. Like, okay. But yeah, please, if you can post a pic, if you want, could you please post a picture on the Discord channel? I am truly interested in there, Alphatronics. And we are now flying over the River Nile. The lifeblood of Egypt, basically. But not only Egypt, Sudan is also, of course, fed by the River Nile as well. The River Nile continuing all the way down into Lake Victoria. And there is a funny discussion going on, because people are saying, actually, that Lake Victoria is the source where the River Nile sprang from. There is a little bit of contention with that. But a lot of people are actually discussing where the River Nile ends, because some people consider the Mediterranean an inland lake. The thing is that the Mediterranean does not have any tidal influences. It does not have any tides. So, but it does basically come out at the Strait of Gibraltar. So people are actually saying that the Nile actually ends at the Strait of Gibraltar. It's really weird. You have to look it up. It's really funny. Your phone died, but I can link you the YouTube video of the guy who made it. Sure, yeah. That is fine. Unknowns going really... Are you now driving there, Unknowns? Are you? And I think this is part of the Puff and Flight We Love VFR mod. If you have the We Love VFR mod installed, you can download that from FlightSim.2. You can actually get things like that. Pretty cool. Smokestacks from the power station right there. That is a power station, by the way. And you can actually see how much of the country has been used on the one. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Boop. There we go. But yeah, you can actually see how much of the country is irrigated on the one hand side and left alone on the other side. I mean, there is definitely a desert creep going on right there. So yeah, what are them stacks? Yeah, it's those stacks right there. Those are that is a power station right there. But the stacks, you can see them because of the We Love VFR mod that is made by Puff and Flight, and you can download that from the from FlightSim.2, one of the best resources for Microsoft Flight Simulator, if I say so. Yep, definitely. It is definitely one of the best resources. Coming up, Benny Suef in the distance right there, and we are moving along towards eventually. Let me have a look. Asyut International Airport. Asyut has two runways, runway 13, runway 31, and runway 31 is actually an ILS landing. So if you are flying on ILS, we probably will need to land on 31 anyway. But yeah, yeah, that's fine, Alphatronics. Thank you very much. In the cargo hold, there's the post. If you and I'm going to definitely going to look it up, my friend. It's yeah, definitely. I'm really interested. Sim Update 5 has given me 10 FPS more on my mid-spec PC than before without trying any tweaks. Getting a few crash to desktop as I use a lot of add-ons. Need to work out which need developer updates. Overall, I'm really happy with the update so far. A warm welcome to all new Xbox players. Exactly that. Exactly that. A definitely warm welcome to all the new Xbox players. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we have been for the last 9 months. I mean, this simulation has changed my life. Period. It has. It has. It is such an amazing tool to actually explore the world in all its beauty. You do not need anything else than the standard version to make it look exactly like this. Exactly like this. There are no add-ons to this. This is what you get out of the box. Or in your case, out of the Xbox. So it's, yeah, it is really this good. There has nothing been added here. Nothing has been changed here. It is exactly as is. And as is advertised. The only thing that you can actually get from a premium version or a deluxe version is a few more planes and a few extra handcrafted airports. But that's about it. Those airports are in there anyway, but they just simply look better. So it's, yeah. Thank you very much, Shock Shrill. I'm hoping I'm saying that correct. Shock Shrill, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you very much for being here, and yeah, have a lot of fun, man. How many regions does the mod have? Yeah, 2. It does 2. It has 2, Blue Eye Tom. Right now, it has 2. I'm actually concerned how much I enjoy my first day on the series. Yeah, Uberlax. Welcome to the rabbit hole. You're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. You are absolutely going to love it. It is so much fun. No, you're not. You're not. You're an A333 actually, unknowns. Right there, you can actually see it. And it says A333 right there. So it's not an A380, no. Algary, I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Algary and Uberlex, thank you very much for the follow. Both of you, welcome to the channel, man. And hope you are enjoying yourself. So, yeah, it's I'm glad I could catch the stream in the cradle of humanity. Exactly, Alphatronics. I mean, it is absolutely awesome and stunning. It is so cool here to fly here. It is absolutely beautiful, and it has, in a very, very small area, a lot of points of interest. And that is what makes it really cool to fly here. Also, the contrasts are incredible. I mean, desert on the one hand, and green on the other. It's so weird. 4 engines. Not sure. Not sure there, unknowns. Not sure. I can't... Yeah. I'm not sure if I can make it out, actually. So, sorry. Or you have to come in closer, then we can have a look. But yeah, guys, for those that just joined us, for all those new Xbox players, guys, if you want to fly along, and gals, fly along. You can. Hop on the North European server. Fly along with us for a few minutes, for a few hours, and just have a little bit of fun. Especially if you're starting out GA flight, or General Aviation Flight as it is called. That's GA short for General Aviation. It is so much fun to do. It is not hard. It really isn't. I mean, it's the most simplest thing you can do. It looks very, very... A lot of buttons and a lot of things going on. No, actually, it's not. It's not. The only thing you need to do is turn on these 4 knobs right there. Then switch the engine on and set it to both. And basically push the throttle out, or throttle in this case, and lean your mixture. This is a very important one. Make sure you lean your mixture. What it actually does, this lever controls how much fuel is actually burned. And if you pull that back, you extend your flight so much more. So keep that in mind. In this case, it is about at 33%. So you can pull it out quite a lot, actually. Just make sure that when you land again, you set it back to about 75%. You should be good. So push it back in a little bit. But that is actually what you can do. That is what you can do. And you can see it right there at the top. Make sure that you actually set it to... well, about that. About that. That should be good. About that. And you should be good. You should be fine. So, yeah. You're next to me. Let me see. Oh, there. Yeah, it does. It does show 4 engines. You are right. It does show 2 engines on both wings. Not sure why that is. Strange. But it is really easy to fly GA. Don't get overwhelmed. Start out with the tutorials. They're pretty good. They're actually pretty good. Start out with the 152 tutorial. Work your way up from there. And I mean, especially when this flight simulator started out, a lot of people were actually flying with controllers. I'm not flying with a controller, by the way. I have a yoke. I have a Bravo or a Honeycomb Alpha yoke. And right now I'm on a Logitech throttle system. That will change in the future. That will also become a Bravo once they're available again. But yeah, I'm so bad at this. Alex Clark, look at my first vids. Yeah, that was not a pretty sight. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. But just keep flying and keep learning. If you have any questions, Alex Clark, please ask them. Please ask them. But the most important thing I can tell you during flight, and especially GA flight, in, for instance, the 172 G1000, which is included in the standard version, is work your trim. Right now, it is all over the place, unfortunately. But your trim, right down there, no problem there, John Twitch. Thank you very much for being here, buddy. But yeah, the trim is actually, what it does, it basically controls the way your nose is pointing. So the trim actually levels out. Otherwise, you get, basically during your flight, you do this. You constantly are going up and down. And what the trim does is actually it levels your plane out, and it gives you a smooth ride, basically. That is what it does. So work your trim. That is the most important thing. Are you using the working title? Not yet, Zazran. I am going to install it next week. I'm going to work with it this weekend and see how it works. But I am going to install it and use the working title G1000 from now on. Yeah. Yeah, but that all depends, Diederik, on how you like to play your simulator and what you find comfortable, what you find most comfortable. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can actually connect a mouse and a keyboard to the Xbox if you own that. So there is a way to actually configure extra keys on a keyboard and use a keyboard and mouse as well as your keypad. But yeah, you can use the keys to actually work the trim on your keyboard, or you can actually do it manually, because there is a trim wheel right there. There is a trim wheel right down there. This is the trim wheel. But look at Uberlex, look up on your control setup. If it's already, for instance, on your controller, if it's on your controller, then you can basically, and that is the most easy access you can have to the trim. I can really recommend it. If you don't have it on your controller, map it to your controller, the trim setting, because that is what you will use the most, actually. So yeah, R2. Oh well, there you go. Right stick plus R2 plus right stick. Yeah, and that. Get the hang of that trim. Once you learn how to manipulate your trim, you're good. You're good. Once you learn how to manipulate your trim, you're good. And if you want, funnily enough, if you want to really, really learn that, go to the outside view. In the inside view, it's very hard to find your trim settings, actually. It really is. But wow, that's going nuts. Anyway, but it is really hard to see how your trim is set, basically. But if you're on the outside view, you can see it right down there. It's next to your flaps. It's next to your flaps. And we're going to talk about flaps once we are going to land. That will be in about, let me see, 110 nautical miles, so in about an hour. As you can see right there, this is the distance right there, but which is set. I like this, by the way, because this didn't used to be there, and now it is. So 109 nautical miles. We basically get an airspeed of about 120. So what you do is you take the nautical mile distance divided by your ground speed, which is 120, and then multiply that by 60. So, and that's actually the time that you actually are still flying. Now, I can basically do this from the top of my head. So about 54 minutes still of flight time. That should be good. Time to work, Shoni will be lurking. Italian Yank fan, thank you very much for flying along the first time, man. That is so awesome. It was so cool to actually see you flying along here. And I hope you will join us on many, many, many a flight. Because, my friends, I will be here for at least 5 years. I kid ye not, my flight around the world will take at least 5 years of flying. So, and that's just one flight around the world. We are going everywhere. We will see everything. Yes, we are flying to every single country in the world in a flight in the Cessna right there. That is my goal. That is what I set out to do, and that is what we are going to do. And right now, we have flown all over Europe already. We'll be here tomorrow morning for the beginning of the flight. I will wait for you on the runway, my friend. I will wait for you on the runway. So yeah, it is an extensive flight. I started planning my flight in June of last year, and I was thinking, well, maybe it will be fun just to see if we can actually fly in a GA plane, in a Cessna all around the world. Is that possible? So I started mapping everything out. And that was my rabbit hole from there. It grew and grew and grew, became bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually we ended up with a flight plan that at that time was 440,000 kilometers already. So 220,000 nautical miles. And I was thinking 3 years perhaps, 3, maybe 4 at the most, flying around the world to see everywhere. Did you stream other flight sims before you started this? Old Grumpy Gamer, no. I hadn't touched a flight simulator in nearly 15 years. I kid you not. I noticed the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator in February of last year, with the announcement from the Xbox show at that time. And yeah, that basically piqued my curiosity. I was like, hey, that looks cool. And if it actually looks like this, which it did, that was basically my idea of heaven. I mean, this is what the world looks like. And we can fly all over it? Wow. Bring it on. So, not having touched flight simulators for many a year, I got the Logitech yoke system for my birthday last year from my wife, and I got the game on Microsoft Game Pass, so the standard version. I just got the game on Microsoft Game Pass just to see if it was cool, and yeah. Right time to have fun. No problem there, Stealth. Have a wonderful day, buddy. Have a wonderful day. Around the world in 5 years instead of 80 days. Aaron Thomas? Yes. Basically, yes. Hey, Aerostream, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so yeah, I really wanted to see if it was possible to fly a GA plane just for the fun of it and see where I would end up. See if it was possible. And it was. It really was. It was so cool. And I started flying in September last year. I took off from Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands and just started flying all over Europe. And from there on, it exploded basically into this. So after we left Europe, I figured out that we actually did about 60,000 kilometers already, and we just had flown about 10 to 12% of our entire flight. So I did a recalculation and came to the conclusion that there is a good chance our entire flight will be 600,000 kilometers. So that's basically flying to the moon and back halfway. So yeah, it is amazing so far. I hope to see new sim looking like this game, a new train simulator. Yeah, man. If that's the case, it's going to be pretty awesome. You're going to fly on Saturday. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Good to hear. Haven't been at home for a long time. No, I have not. I have not. But the world is only 40k around the equator. I know, Old Grumpy Gamer, that's the thing. And there are a lot of people that are actually doing around the world flights around the... basically they're doing a 60,000 kilometer flight. So they're flying around the world in just one flight. And some of them are doing it actually in GA planes like this. And some of them doing it much quicker planes. But no one is doing, as far as I know, no one is doing it as extensive as I am. Read is crazy. Oh, you're actually going to fly in real life, Aerostream. Oh, that is good to hear, man. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is cool to hear. But yeah, it's as far as I know, I'm the only Mad Hatter that is actually flying it like this. So we are exploring every country. We are going to every country that we can fly to in the 172, and we are going to explore every single bit of that country. So yeah, it's quite an immense flight. Ooh, nice Piper 28. Ooh, that's a lovely plane, my friend. That is lovely. And you're going to fly it yourself, Aerostream? Are you going to fly it as well? By the way, my friends, we are still flying over over Egypt, and right down there, that is the River Nile. The River Nile, right down there. You can see the irrigation on both sides of the river, and the desert creep coming in right there. So yeah, that is cool, Aerostream. That is cool. That is cool. Well played, my buddy. Well played. For those that do not know, you have done so for 3 years now. Really? How old were you when you started out? Were you like 10? 11? Something like that? Last time I went and performed 3 touch and goes all by myself. Really? That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. 11. There you go. That is pretty cool. Sony Gaming, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Exactly. That is the reason why I turned off the ATC. That is the exact reason why I turned off the ATC, Moonfall. Oh my good lord. For those, by the way, that are wondering, why is Sony Gaming not using ATC? The ATC in the simulation is horrible. Yeah, sorry to say, but it truly is. I mean, they made a really, really good effort. Don't get me wrong. It is very hard to simulate actual ATC, and I've used it for quite a while, but I stopped using it because it is simply so annoying, and probably if it will not change in the coming months, and they're working on it, I know they are, but there is a good chance that, yeah, you guys, just turn it off. Just turn off the ATC for now and do your thing. Just have a little bit of fun. Una patate Freude? Una patate Freude. I hope I'm saying that correctly, my friend. What a wonderful name. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you are enjoying yourself, buddy. Let me see. I've also been flying a lot, but the last couple of years I've been off. But I'm flying again with a new... Yeah, exactly, Paul. You're waiting, of course, for the new PC. Yeah, that is good, man. Evil Worm! Hello, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We are now currently flying over Egypt along the River Nile. So, yeah. Fried potato. That, well, yeah, I know, but that's his name. I mean, una patate Freude. I'm not kidding. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Fried potato. So it's, yep. I like the ATC. Tower now always says goodbye when leaving the air. Really, it does, Piper? Oh, that is cool. I love how non-French speaking people pronounce my username. Ah, une patate frite. Well, the last part, I don't know. Une patate frite? Frite? Une patate frite? So basically, it's a bag of French fries. I hope I'm saying that correctly right there. My fry. Yes. But and I usually try. Well, actually, I try to always pronounce everyone's name correctly, but I usually botch it up. I mean, I even butchered the name of my own wife. Don't tell her that. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's a French fry. His name is French Fry. Well played, sir. Well played. I have to admit, well played. I salute you. That is, yes, definitely. No mayonnaise with that French fry, or yeah. There is a reference right there. Cold potato. Ah. Cold potato. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, good lord. But don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. We have a lot of French actually on the on the channel as well. A lot of French people are actually on the part of the cabin crew, of course. It's even funnier that way. You're quite welcome, and I don't mind messing up. You know, I mean, I like it when people laugh at my jokes, but most people laugh at me straight. So, and that's kind of part of the thing, you know. Well played, you should. Making people smile and laugh is the most important thing you can do during a day. That is the most important thing. Putting a smile on everyone's faces, let everyone forget all the misery that's going on in the world right now, and just having a little bit of fun, guys. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It looks absolutely stunning. It looks awesome. It looks absolutely awesome. I had no idea there was actually a canal running straight along the River Nile. I did not know that. So yeah. And don't forget the amazing live weather in the sim. Yeah, Diederik, yes. Diederik, the live weather is absolutely stunning. Funny thing is, right now, because we are flying over Africa, you basically get one weather type and it's sunny. I mean, we have flown here now for several weeks. It's sunny. It's always sunny. It's always sunny. It's hot. It's sunny. It's good. Would have been fun if Stephen Fry was French. Yeah. Paul, red card right there. That one's for you. Hey, Pat, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Change it to snow. Actually, I'm going to give it a try, but I'm not sure if the server will actually hold that. I mean, let's see what. No, not storm. No, snow. And we are going to push up the clouds. Yeah, the clouds as well. Yeah, there we go. And now we have the wonderful snowy Egypt. Yeah, there it is. There it is. We have snow over Egypt right there. Yeah. The famous Egyptian snowfall. I know. I know. Apparently it rains in the plains of Spain, but it snows on the River Nile. Yes, it does. It does. But this is actually the power of. Critter Vegano. What is the most beautiful country from the air? And this is really, really corny. I know it is. I know it is. But the thing is, actually, so many countries from the sky are really, really beautiful. They really are. But the coolest experience I had was flying over from northern Norway all the way down to the south, and this was before the update actually, but all the way from the north of Norway down to the south during the winter season. So that was in January. You can actually look that up on my flight on my YouTube channel. I uploaded it, the entire flight, so it's there as well, Norway. And basically what happens is, because you are flying in the north of Norway during the winter time, the sun only comes up for about 4 or 5 hours, and basically you're in a constant sunrise/sunset. So it's always orange. There's always a setting sun, especially if you fly down south along the fjords. Now, what is also really cool and nasty in both ways is this plane does not have any de-icing. So if ice forms on this plane, I'm basically screwed. Now the thing is, during that flight we had to fly around the fjords, avoiding clouds which were low hanging at that time, and it was freezing at -10, -11 at times even. So it was really, really hard, but it was so cool to do that. I can truly recommend it. But having said that, there isn't a country I have flown over as of yet which has disappointed. Fly everywhere, my buddy. See everything. Trust me on this. You will not be disappointed. Shoni brings the 11th plague. Snow in Egypt. There has been snow in Cairo in the past years. Not sure which one. Really, Calgi? You're kidding. No, that can't be right. Snow in Cairo? Yeah, you're right. I remember that. You're right. At -10, I haven't begun to close my jacket yet. I usually do that at about -20, yeah. Evil Worm, you think it's summer when you hit about +10? So, yeah, it's... I love wintertime. Yeah, it is really, really nice. It is. So yeah, but yeah, go check that out, Critter Vegano. It is really cool. But you know, flying along the coastlines of Spain, amazing. France, especially the Alps area, wonderful. Go check it out. Although, hold out a little bit until... No, go check it out now. Critter Vegano, go check out the Alps now. And do the, plan a flight over them. And then redo that flight in a month's time. Because in a month's time, there will be Sim Update 6, which will land. And that World Update 6. And World Update 6 will be Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. Go check it out. It will be off the hook. It will be so cool. So yeah, we are currently plus 10 and we are dying. We're used to 20 plus 28. Well, right now, actually, it is at 3,000 feet right here. 27 degrees Celsius. So yeah. 27 degrees Celsius right here. This is real time. Real life weather. Everything is correct. So yeah. In the morning it's 3 degrees. Ooh, that is chilly. That is chilly. But then again, Diederik, of course you're on the southern hemisphere. So in your case, you actually have winter right now in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually winter time. Which I did not consider actually, because we are flying all around Africa. Once we fly below the equator, we are actually flying from summer into winter. Basically, yeah. That is, I did not. Spring is September 1st. Yeah, exactly. I did not consider that. So if we actually fly into the Sudan, we are actually... I think we're... Are we crossing the equator? I think we are. Nearly. Nearly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we actually are flying over the equatorial line. But if we are flying basically from summer into winter and then back again. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, actually. I had not considered that. Interesting. That is interesting. All right, my friends. Still heading south along the River Nile. This is the River Nile, and we are headed all the way south. Eventually, tomorrow we are landing at Abu Simbel. So yeah. Hey, welcome back, unknowns. Good to see you again, man. I wonder if they will update the Italian Alps along with the Swiss and Austria. I think they will. Yeah, no, they will. I think it's like the entire Alps area, Red Dragon. Yeah, I think it is the entire Alps area, basically. So it will be really strange if they didn't do that. So yeah, it will be really strange. Can't wait for the RSA flights. Yeah, true. But yeah, it's. I think they will do the entire Alp area, so it would not surprise me, if, for instance, if they also adjusted the area in France as well. You know, France and of course, what as well? Let me see. Slovenia, parts of Slovenia as well. So yeah, there are a few things, few areas that I think they will completely adjust the entire digital elevation map of the Alps in general. Liechtenstein, of course, yeah, Liechtenstein. Although Liechtenstein is really small, I didn't have to blink, because if I blinked, I would have missed it. It is that small. You can fly really quickly over Liechtenstein. It is basically a speck on the map. But we flew over it. We actually flew over Liechtenstein as well. As well as San Marino, for instance. Monaco, exactly. Monaco is, by the way, very cool. There is a very, very nice community scenery on FlightSim.2 for Monaco, which looks really cool. Also at night. But exactly, Monaco is very, very small indeed. Andorra, also very small as well. So yeah. Would not surprise me if they incorporated helipads, actually, Paul. It would not... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, these days we have helicopters in the simulator. They're not officially supported yet, but they're. I mean, Asobo and Microsoft. I mean, York and Sebastian actually stated they love the fact that you can now fly helicopters. I mean, it's amazing what third-party developers do right now to ensure that even helicopters and gliders are available in the simulator. So yeah. Because in real life they fly helicopters from Nice to Monaco. Yeah, it would not surprise me if there were helipads available for both Monaco and Nice. It would not surprise me right now, because you know the helicopters, the helis are there. We can use them, and there is a free helicopter that you can actually install if you have a PC version right now. But if you go to FlightSim.2, you can download the H135 Boeing. Helicopter or Airbus, I think, helicopter, and that is completely free. They're also working on a payware version, I think, and there are a few. Of course, the Bell Chopper is there as well. That is a payware version, and I think there was a third helicopter coming out right now. I think there is, but you can the H135 Airbus is actually really good. It is really good. I mean, I hear very good things about it. So yeah, I hear very good things about it. I worked at GHB International for a couple of years in my youth. In the winter you could feel the Antarctic blow over the tarmac. Wow. Being on the ramp was a nightmare in winter. I can imagine that. Drunk simming, I can imagine that. It's free and really good. Exactly, Goblin Zeus. Exactly. A helipad on a super yacht on the Monaco harbor would be fun. It would not surprise me if there is actually such a thing. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. I mean, I think there are already aircraft carriers as well where you can land and take off from. So why not? Why not actually have a yacht with a helicopter deck where you can land on? I mean, why not? It's all possible. If you can create it, if you have the means to create it and model it in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can actually put it in there if you want to. It is that flexible. It is that... The platform itself is that supported by Asobo, and it really does push the community as a whole to come out with these wonderful sceneries and stuff like that. It is really cool. Ha! There is the hydrate as well. So yeah, it is really cool. If you had it... I have not seen it yet, my friend. I have not seen it yet. We will... I will watch it as soon as we land. As soon as we land, I will watch it. Definitely there, Alphatronics. But man, so many buttons. That's a lot of buttons. That's a lot of buttons. Actually, to be honest, I am really looking forward to get my hands on a Bravo throttle. I am really... how far? 60 nautical miles? A little less than 60 nautical miles, so that means half an hour of flying. About half an hour of flying and then we're done. Yeah. The HDS carrier is in the web with program to get arrestor cables and the plane ejectors. Really? Hey JM Knights, good to see you, buddy. Hello. Surprise! There he is. I can see you. And of course we have still a very nice group flying behind us right there. If you want to fly along, just hop on and have a little bit of fun, my friends. Have a little bit of fun. Hop on and just fly along. It doesn't matter if you own an Xbox. Yes, if you have an Xbox, you can join as well. I'm on the PC, but that's fine. I mean, that's fine. It is cross-platform, so should work perfectly. Should work perfectly. And we already had a few people on the Xbox flying along with us. For instance, Italian Yang Fan, who was flying along with us on the Xbox as well. Heading south towards Asyut International Airport, where we will be landing today on runway 31. Runway 31, by the way. that is the airport that we will be landing on. Sorry, missed the first half. My partner had some stream issues that I had to quickly diagnose and fix. No problem there, JM Knights. No problem whatsoever. As always, you never, ever, ever have to apologize for that. You know that. No one has. I mean, if you cannot join my stream for today, there will be a stream tomorrow. And if there's not a stream tomorrow, there will be a stream for the next 5 years. So I'm pretty sure you're good. I'm pretty sure you're good. You can basically pick and choose whenever you like. It's all good. It's all good. Flying towards Sudan. We are headed south. Once we land on Asyut tomorrow, we will be taking off from Asyut International and we will be landing on Abu Simbel. That's basically on the border of Sudan. And next week we are flying into Sudan. Unfortunately, there is no stream on Friday. I have to get my vaccine, my second vaccine. So, no, don't stall me now. Yeah. It has its bugs still. Yeah, it has its problems. Definitely another server hiccup, I'm afraid. Another server hiccup. Patience is a virgin. There we go. Everyone popped out and soon everyone will pop in again. You can definitely see that these servers are having a bad day today. But that was to be expected. To be honest, actually, I thought it would be a little bit better. I thought it would have been better. I did not expect so many server hiccups, actually. I really did not expect that. Especially since, of course, we had been flying for quite a while. 9 months already. So I thought that Microsoft would actually have that ironed out. But I'm not sure, of course, how many people are actually joining. I thought it was going to be worse. Well, Shisti, actually, I thought it would be better. Especially after 9 months. I mean, they had been working like crazy behind the scenes to up the Azure stacks and stuff like that to make the servers much more stable. That was of course something I really did expect, but apparently it still has its problems. Or maybe it's just North Europe. I'm not sure. Could be that it's just North Europe. I'm not sure. Your has been fine. Yeah, I don't know what's got. Or it could be on my side as well. I don't know actually. I really don't. Could be several factors playing here, but it is definitely the server. It is definitely North Europe that is currently, for me, bouncing around like crazy. All the people downloading and updating. Well, the thing is, Shisti, that is not the downloading and updating are different servers from the actual game servers. So the Flight Simulator servers are actually different from that, although they may use, of course, the same bandwidth. But you think that the Azure servers of Microsoft actually have a lot more bandwidth. So yeah. It's got to do some extent with the server, yeah. It is definitely the server, guys. It is definitely the server. Ciaro Bell, can't join the massive crew landing today. Had to hurry up my flight. Just landed at Hotel Echo Alpha Tango. Will now have to clear up some stuff at home. No problem there, Ciaro Bell. No problem whatsoever. Odin, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. By the way, I'm not sure who actually asked about the wonderful, one of the best flights I had, but Odin was part of that actually. He suggested a few things that we fly over in Norway. So I did not forget that, Odin. Was pretty cool. Was pretty cool. I don't think I have to be expected much. They have expected so much interest in the sim. Diederik, yes. I mean, apparently it is one of the best-selling titles in the Microsoft catalog right now. Microsoft Flight Simulator is one of the best-selling titles right now, funnily enough. And it is something I had not completely expected at all. I really didn't think so. But of course, also, don't get me wrong, I mean, the Microsoft Game Pass, a lot of Xbox owners also often have a Microsoft Game Pass as well, because it's just simply a good deal. It is very good deal. If you own an Xbox, you have the Microsoft Game Pass. Basically, it gives you a Microsoft Gold thing and stuff like that, you know. So, and you have access to all these wonderful games immediately, which is really cool. Microsoft Game Pass has, of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator standard version included. So why not give it a try? You know, it's yeah. I use Game Pass Ultimate for both PC and Xbox. Very worth it. Odin, yes. Same here. I mean, it is very, very, very good value for money. So, yeah. Competition on the Microsoft Store isn't that great, to be honest. Moonfall? Yeah, I kind of have to agree. Yeah, there isn't that much competition going on right now. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I am very, very happy with the Microsoft Game Pass. I mean, it is very, very good value for money, what you get out of it. So, yeah. And it was for me a way to actually try out Microsoft Flight Simulator without committing to the $60 to actually buy it. Once I started flying around the world and thought, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I immediately went to the premium version, the premium deluxe version, so I went kind of all out. Thank you very much there, Alphatronics, for those bits, man. It is awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, buddy. I really, really do. Just want to say you are an awesome person. Never change. Alphatronics, I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't know how. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. The Game Pass is nice. You get very nice games with it, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Exactly that. Exactly that. That is exactly the truth. And, you know, it is such a good deal. I mean, especially if you do not own a Microsoft Game Pass right now and you want to give it a try, you can try it out for the first 3 months for just $1 or €1 or $1 or whatever a month, a beer token, and just have a look at it and see what it's like, you know. Enjoy all the games that are on there. And if you don't like it, you can cancel it anytime you like. And you just would have spent either $1, $2, or $3 for the first 1, 2, or 3 months. That is a good deal for so many games. That is a good deal. And it is the most perfect way to actually see if Microsoft Flight Simulator runs on either your PC or your Xbox. And if you like it, I mean, without spending a lot of money. It's just a very, very good deal. So yeah. Go give it a try. You don't have that much to lose, actually. You really don't have much to lose. But you have so much to gain. I mean, basically you have the entire world to gain. And a lot of new friends flying along with you. A lot of new friends. Because the cabin crew is not just about flying along with me. A lot of you guys are flying along together and having fun. That is actually what is going on. Many of you guys and gals are actually just enjoying each other's company and flying along, doing wonderful flights, having fun in Spitfires, having fun in the DC-6, having fun in just GA planes flying from one end to the world to another. Man, it's yeah. About 10 minutes left. More like 15 to 17 minutes, something like that. Yeah. I'm enjoying nothing. No, Endalia. No, say it ain't so. Oh, I heard, by the way, that Guild Wars has it been postponed to February? If I'm not sure, the expansion. I thought I read that somewhere. Yeah, exactly. You were really looking forward to that one. I remember you were looking forward to that. Yeah. Hotel Echo Alpha Tango. That is the airport that we are landing on, Dog's Breath. And not only that, we are landing on runway 31, runway 31, and it is a ILS landing. So the ILS is actually 111.3. So if you want to do an ILS landing, I'm going to show all the new Xbox people how easy it is to actually do that. But that's good because I can save up for the Ultimate Edition. True. A penny a day. So yeah, that is quite true. That is good to hear, my dear. That is very good to hear. But yeah, it's as I said, guys, it is so much fun flying along with a Spitfire right there. Actually, the Spitfire, Zesran right there. Obama Gaming Zesran is flying right there. Spitfires are actually out to kill you. Yeah, they will actively try to kill you. At takeoff and landing, Spitfires will make sure that you are always on your toes. Spitfires will try to make you a lot of dead. Yeah, a lot of dead. I'm in the old 172, no idea about ILS. Dog's Breath. Oh, the old one. Yeah, okay, so the Steam Gauge version one, basically. Yeah, the Steam Gauge version. Spitfires are like sugar, they will kill you. Yeah, they will kill. Indeed, they will. That Spitfire really wanted in the spotlight. Yes, it does. But the funny thing is, actually, my friend, we actually have a Spitfire demonstration team comprised of Shinari Safari, Nicodas, AJ Rawlings, and X-Hall. And they are called the Blue Devils. They are called the Blue Devils, and they are all Spitfires flying along, doing shows and doing things, and it's really cool. And basically like the Two-Tone Murphy's Fireflies. So, yeah. Spitfires always make me cry, either takeoff or landing, but always one of them exactly drunk simming. Yeah, they will try to actively kill you, but they're so much fun to fly. They're all really, really fun. All C-172 can do an ILS. I think you can indeed do an ILS. You can basically, what you can do is you can set the ILS frequency and then come in for a landing as well. But yeah, it is possible. It is possible. So yeah. I don't know, actually, Diederik. I don't know if the Spitfire is on the marketplace of the Xbox. If anyone is there flying in an Xbox, can you actually get it from the Microsoft Store? It is. It is. You saw it. Okay. Funny thing is, however, and this is actually fun fact. If you get the Spitfire from Flying Iron itself, you get 2 mounted machine guns on them. If you get the Spitfire from Flying Iron in the marketplace, they're not there. They removed the machine gun emplacement. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I have it from the original. I don't have it from the store, but yeah, it's. Goblin Zeus. You must learn to fly a Spitfire. There are a lot of videos. I can actually fly a Spitfire. I not only do I own a Spitfire, and we also, by the way, have a cabin crew livery for the Spitfire as well. But I actually can fly a Spitfire. It's not easy, but I can fly it. I must say I have not flown it after the update, so I hear that you really have to pull the RPM of the engine back, because you can basically burn it out during flight. But also during takeoff, you know. Make sure you set your mixture right. Make sure you keep your RPM at about 30%. Throttle up slowly and then fully with your throttle, and make sure you actually stay. Keep pressure on your yoke or on your joystick, because it will actively try to kill you. The thing that mostly kills me when flying the Spitfire, funnily enough, is not getting into the air, flying around and landing. I actually can land that thing quite nicely. The thing that actually kills me is the taxiing, because it is a tail dragger, which means that the engine, if you actually have the plane, it will sit on the ground with its tail. That's hence tail dragger. Now, if you start to throttle up, the plane will actually come up. But if you are actually moving along and you brake too violently, the plane will tip over. And that is what kills me most of the time. Not actually the landing, not the taking off, but actually the taxiing and braking too hard, making my plane tip over and crash. That is what kills me every time. Even with movement on the yoke, it's all over the place. Yeah, the thing is, Dog's Breath, you have to play around with calibrate your brakes. Yeah, well, I have calibrated my brakes actually, but yeah, they're basically just they're simple Thrustmaster brakes, so they're not that sensitive actually. So yeah, it is a point. But yeah, part of the game is not taking off. BF-90 is trying to kill you. Yeah, exactly there, Alphatronics, yeah. But yeah, it is... the most important thing I have found, actually, is that when you are taking off in a Spitfire, it will always either veer left or veer right. And what I do is, if I set my RPM to about 30%, and I throttle up more controlled, so it's not just giving it power just one go, but throttling it up smoothly, I can keep it under control. Yeah, fine. The Shinari Safari, set them in, place them in the on the Discord channel, because a lot of people will actually be helped out by that. So Shinari Safari, if you could do that, that would be great. You need to change the prop pitch when you're on the runway. Yeah, exactly. To get leg wide. Ah, but I mean, it is. It does takes it takes a lot of getting used to. It does take a lot of getting used to, and it's not the most easiest plane to fly. It really isn't. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. All right, my friends, we are getting close, I think, to the airport. Read the manual of the Spitfire for everyone. Explains all the procedures. Goblin suits, yes, that is always a very, very good idea. That is always a very good idea. Alright, my friends, 19 nautical miles to go. We are nearing the airport, and I am going to look up the procedures for landing, actually. Zooming in, and let me see. I am going to overlay on the map on top the ILS Jeppesen chart. So, turning more towards the left, so I can actually take a right-hand turn onto the runway, onto runway 31. Find actual training videos from Will. Actually, funnily enough, Alphatronics, that works as well. It kind of helps. Okay. Now, for those that are new and flying along with me for the very, very first time, nice peel off right there, Obama. Nice peel off, man. That is nice. That is nice. For those that are flying along with me for the very first time, stay in the air. Let me land first, and you guys come in after that. I will zoom into you guys, and you guys can all come in on runway 31. So runway 31. We have to fly past the airport, circle around, and then land on the runway. So what I am now going to do is a few things. I'm going to set up the ILS settings for the Cessna 172. First of all, I am going to set my heading to 3-1. I will redeem that height rate, my friend. So turn. There we go. Let me see. No. All right. Why is this not working? Yeah. There we go. That is working. Runway 31. $20, $30, 4, 5, 6, 8. Runway 310. Heading 310 right there. All right. I am going to switch to the camera view right there. All right. Now I'm going to set the ILS as well. The ILS in this case is 111.3. So I am setting now the navigation stack right there to 111.3. Switching that as well. That is now active, and it should pick up the runway in a bit. It should pick it up. So that is the ILS set right now. Now, there are a few things we can actually do. As soon as we come close and you're actually on autopilot, if you have this set and you press approach, APR, it will actually try to do an approach and land it for you. So that is quite nice actually. But we also need to make sure that we are on the correct height. And in this case, the correct height should be between 4,000 and 2,500 feet to pick it up. So we are now going to descend. The airport should be somewhere over there in the distance. And we are nearing the airport right now. Now I am going to descend to about 2,500 feet. That should be more than enough to actually capture the glide slope. But it is actually pretty easy to land. All you need to do is keep in mind your airspeed. Get your airspeed to about 65 knots. You should be good. You should be good. Make sure you extend your flaps on time. I'm going to show how you do that in a second. But landing is not that hard. It really isn't. Now all I need to do is find the airport actually. But I think it's over... Is it over there? Where is the airport? Am I missing it? Or is that the airport? I think that is the airport right there. Yeah, that is it. The ground will stop you. Yeah, that it will. Yes, that it will. All right. We are now actually at the altitude. Pizza. Face pizza. All right. We are about the altitude that we want. And I'm going to slow down. I'm going to pull back the throttle and lean the mixture a little bit less, setting the leaning of the mixture to about 75%. That is the red handle. I'm pushing it in, and I'm pulling back the actual throttle, but keeping my my nose towards the horizon as much as I can. So what happens is, you can see it actually right there. I will be starting to bleed off speed. That is what you want, and you can see that white line right there, that white line. Once we hit that white line, we can actually extend the flaps. Now, once you extend the flaps, here we go. I now just extended to flaps 10. You already start to basically bleed off speed. That is very important. The airport is right there. We are going to land in from east to western direction. Runway 31. The reason why I am doing this is because of the wind direction. The wind direction is 328 in this case. It is directed towards 328, which means that if I land on runway 310, I actually land with my nose in the wind. And that is what you want as much as you can, with landing with your nose into the wind. If you can, you want to take off with your nose in the wind, and you want to land with your nose in the wind. So what we are going to do, I've already slowed down enough. I'm now actually at about 70 knots right there. You can see it right there, 70 knots. And I am going to throttle back as much as you can. On this channel, we only land with the wind. Hashtag hard mode, exactly. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you do. Sometimes the simulator doesn't give you a choice either. It's really strange at times, but yeah. I mean, we had a period where we could only land and take off with tailwind. And it's not like you cannot land with tailwind, but it's not preferable. It's not preferable. It is not preferable. That is not something you want. So right now we are trying to, well, Trying to gain a little bit of altitude. That will be good. Going to push a little bit of more power because we are now actually losing a lot of airspeed. And I do need to gain a little bit of height. I am too low right now. I am too low. Actually, I'm going to switch back to the cockpit. Yeah, I'm climbing like crazy. We should not do that. Climbing a little bit is fine, but this is a little bit too much. And this is, by the way, also due to the fact that the sensitivity of the trim wheel is somehow changed. So, yeah, we have to take that into account. Alright, slowing down again. Because we are now starting to overspeed. We don't want that. We want to at least stay at about 70 nautical miles. Alright. And we are now passing the... we're passing actually the runway. The runway is right down there. Well, it's basically... you can't see it, but it is down there. There is the runway right there. We are passing that right now. Stay in the air, my friend. Stay in the air. Stay up in the air. And we will start the landing soon enough. Alright. Now we're intentionally flying away from the airport. The airport is basically right behind me. And as soon as we have enough distance, we will be turning back. And we will try to pick up the ILS. And the ILS system is basically a system that sends out a signal from left to right and up and down. And it basically, the plane picks up that signal and finds its position within that signal and sees if you are on the correct glide slope to the runway itself. So it basically guides yourself in. It guides you in. And of course it is used a lot by commercial planes. But GA planes have them as well. So you can use it if you want. Now what we are going to look for in a bit is this green line right there. You can see the green line right here on the outer ring. We want to align that with the inner ring. So the inner ring has to be aligned with the outer ring, and then we are exactly on path to the runway. Alright, I am now going to make the turn. Don't turn too aggressively, by the way. Do not turn too aggressively. As I did earlier. Do as I say, don't do as I do. But yeah, we are going to make that turn, because if you turn too much, you will actually lose lift. And that is not something you want. Now we are going to fly perpendicular to the airport. So the airport is to my right, actually right now. And we want to see the line right there in the middle, the green line, to come down. And align itself with the outer ring. That is what you want. Now it will start to move within a few seconds. So keep an eye on that ring. Keep an eye on your altitude. Here it comes. It is now going down, so I am going to make the turn. And I will probably overshoot it a little bit, but there it is. Right in front of me. There is the runway. And it's as easy as that. It is as easy as that. Hey, Captain Australia, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so now we are going to see if we can actually capture the glide slope. And if you are, for instance, on autopilot, you could actually now press the approach button, the APR button, and that will just take you in. It will just do the landing for you. There's nothing you need to do. Good to hear that, Captain Australia. Good to hear that. Good to hear. And we are now setting in for a landing right there. What on earth is that sticker? It has been there for quite a while, actually. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. You all have been warned. Now, as you guys can see, I am flying in on a headwind right now. And we are slowly but steadily descending about between 400, 500 feet per minute. That should be good. Not to keep in your plane when your mother is flying with you. Well, maybe. If the mother knows her son, then yeah. And we are now descending nicely towards the runway. Actually, we are coming in way too fast, and I don't know why that is. So I am going to slow down a lot. Actually throttle back quite a lot. And keep pulling up so my speed actually bleeds off. Now at this point I can actually extend flaps 20. So I'm giving it another notch of flaps. Which means my plane will slow down even more. My descent will start to come in as well. And well, I need to throttle up a little bit right now because that was a little bit too much, funnily enough. And let's see if we can level out a little bit. Start that glide. Giving it a little bit more throttle because I'm also being pushed slightly back. Hey, Jamie! Hello, my buddy! Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Oh, man. The pressure is on. For those that do not know, shout out to London Controller. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Shout out to London Controller right there. For those that do not know Jamie, why don't you know Jamie? That is the most important thing. But yeah, Jamie coming in at the most crucial of moments as well. Oh man, yeah. This is not going to be a butter landing, Jamie. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Perfect timing. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, the shame. The shame. Here we go, my friends. Coming in for a landing right there. And let's see if we can do something about this. Well, maybe. Here we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. 107. That's not too bad. I've done worse. I've done a lot worse, actually. I've done a lot worse. Nice. Phew. The pressure. The pressure. You helped. Yes, you did. You did, buddy. Oh, by the way, Jamie, when are you getting your second vaccine? I'm getting mine on Friday, by the way. But yeah, it's that was not a bad landing. I've done worse. I've done a lot worse. Ah, there's my exit right there. 7th of August. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting back. I'm getting mine on Friday. Oh. Interesting. I'm going to turn off right here. Taxi lights on, by the way. By the way, Jamie, when are you getting your second vaccine? I'm getting mine on Friday. Oh, yeah, I'm getting mine on Friday. Oh, interesting. I'm going to turn off right here. Taxi lights on, by the way. 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 Taxi ligh And yeah, I'm hoping that my 5G is actually going to be extended much more. And I'm still waiting, actually, for the phone call from Bill Gates. Yeah, I want to join Bill Gates' zombie army, of course. Still haven't got his phone call yet. And kind of disappointed, you know? It's like, yeah. Alright, my friends, I am taxiing. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Where am I going? This is a long... This is quite a... Actually, hello... Where are we? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll take it. We're still good. Oh, guys, I missed out on my own smoke. Aw, but we are going to see the smoke from you guys. Yes, definitely. So, we are going to turn off here again. Oh, by the way, congratulations, Jamie, on your stream yesterday. Man, that was... You were rocking those numbers. Good lord. Man, that was pretty awesome, actually. Well done, buddy. Yes. Well done. As I said, guys, please give a shout out to London Controller. Yeah, man. Wow. That was excellent. Well played, man. London Controller. For those that do not know him yet, and I don't know why you would not know him yet, but should you not know him yet... Oh, no, man. Don't worry about that. It is, you're an awesome streamer, and you're an awesome guy, so, yeah. Kudos. It's, yeah, definitely. You know what? I'm going to brake right here. Not hit the car. Don't hit the car! Don't hit the car! Well. There we go. On the brakes! I don't type that fast. Alright, it's fine, my dear. It's fine. Alright. That is that. Now, here comes the interesting part. Yeah, I am going to see if we are going to, can actually turn on the, yeah, we're going to, oh, this is going to be interesting. Boop, and we're going to boop up the, external the showcase camera. Huh. That's not right. Interesting. Still works. Level it out a little bit. There we... Yeah. Alright. Let's... Oh, hold on. But yeah. Come on in, my friends. Let me see. I need to up the drone speed. There we go. And I need to turn on the music. Yeah. We have lovely music created by the Amica, and the Amica has made very great music. So I am going to turn that on. And now you guys have to go in and land. Yeah, there we go. We have Finafix right there in the what is that? The PTS2 right there. We have Simplace who actually landed. Simplace, did you just land on the taxiway? You did, didn't you? Yeah. And we have the Dog's Breath coming in as well. Whoops, there he is. Dog's Breath just landed. Butter. Druidsu's behind him. There he is. Alphatronics, baby. A very nice glide, I have to admit. Great stream, thank you very much, buddy. A very nice glide right there. Alright, Piper, bring it in, baby. Bring it in the 172. Go floaty on me, baby. Go floaty. You can do it. Be butter. Be the butter. Focus on the butter. You can do it. Focus. There we go. On the ground, and we have... Ooh, a double landing. A bonus! Right there. Shisti right there, and we have Zasran also landing double bonus, and that's the way. You land a Spitfire. Yeah. Although that was close. That was close. All right, my friends, Moonfall right there. Horus, Red Dragon as well, and Shinari in the Spitfire coming in hot and fast. I'm thinking, not sure if you can actually make it. That was hilarious, guys. Especially the landing right there, Zazran. That was, yeah. I thought he is going to lose it. He is going to lose it, but no. Well played, sir. Well played. Sir, I salute thee. I salute thee. That was interesting, to say the least. And we have a Spitfire coming in hot, coming in fast. He is going in for a strafe, I think. Yes, he is. It is Shinari Safari, aka one of the Blue Devils. Our own specialty Spitfire promotional team. Yes, I completely ripped that off from Murph. Yes, I did. As well as the landing, I ripped that off from Murphy as well. Yeah, I'll gladly admit that. Well, that was a switch right there. Coming in for a landing with the special livery. Did you turn off your engine? Did you? Are you coming in for a glide? Alright, ooh, yeah, it broke! Yeah? I think there's something strange going on. It's a magical plane. It's magic. There's no such thing as magic, you muggle. There we go. Yeah. Shinari Safari tried to do a belly flop landing, and unfortunately he did not quite succeed as he planned, which is kind of a mistake, but it will be fine. He will be able to correct that in the near future. I will say the very, very near future. Flaps were stuck also, yeah, so basically it didn't do a thing. It came out of the sky like a brick. Well played. Oh, yeah. This once again proves that you do need a few things to actually stay up in the air. So, yeah. Alright, my friends. Thank you very, very much for this wonderful flight that we had today. We landed here at, what is this place called? Asyut, right here in Egypt. Asyut in Egypt. Right there in the distance is the, of course, the Nile Delta. Tomorrow, my friends, we will be taking off from this area, actually from this airport, and we are then heading all the way south along the Nile towards Abu Simbel. Actually, yeah, we are going to land eventually at Abu Simbel. That is where we are going to land. For now, I wish you all a very, very, very nice evening. I hope you all have a laugh. I hope you all have a smile. And I will all see you again tomorrow, guys and gals. Because I will not forget my gals. So, yep. Have fun. Be safe. See you tomorrow. Bye. Are you ready? I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds, and we are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. Alright. Nope. Don't stall. Don't stall on me now. Ah! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is? Alt F4? No. Oh, dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa! Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Oh, break. Ah, no. No! Thank you all very much for being here and spending your time with me. And now we are going to raid Murphy.